I've been sipping on ricotta, gon' pop me a bottle, pour me up a drink. Yeah, she been sipping on ricotta, gon' pour her a bottle, pour her up a drink, pour us up a drink. A ricotta, we gon' have a drink of ricotta. Everybody drinking ricotta. Get you some ricotta. Oh, I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. I've been sipping on ricotta. Ricotta or more. Drink like a boss.
Yeah, black excellence. I am excellently black with intelligence. I am heaven sent.
You are now tuned in to the Slicktalk with Scalez podcast.
Shit. We was talking shit about all y'all.
Deaf dudes.
Ain't that a bitch? Check.
Oh, we back.
Take, can you hear us now?
Well, you gotta ask the question
my
again,
fault.
Dooch.
Damn.
Nah, man. Damn,
Scalez ain't here,
man.
man. We
fucking up and shit. I'm supposed to be over there. That's why it's fucked up.
Yeah,
God don't like ugly.
Everybody,
God said so. You're the producer.
everybody, it's Duke's birthday. It's Duke's birthday, y'all. Happy
It's Dooch's birthday. We letting him.
Happy Duke's Day.
I appreciate all the love, y'all,
Happy
man.
Duke's Day, man.
Oh, he's back.
He's back, man.
Look at him.
Oh, he's back. So the audio came back. He need to come back.
Oh.
He's like it.
Yeah, we was talking with no sound, man.
Oh,
Not a TV that
now
went
we
out.
lost
Look
the
at.
TV.
I'm fucking shit up.
You know we celebrating, so niggas a little drunk.
It's at the house. I
left
think
the Don
we have
Julie at the house?
Casa. I believe Casa is available.
Where we going after this?
Mr.
Well,
Reed.
we at Mr. B's.
I was drinking some.
Dude, you going?
Dude, you going to Mr. B's?
Dude said like he was like,
We out here.
y'all gonna have a good time.
We out here.
Like it's our birthday.
It's
Like
Duke's
it ain't his
Day.
birthday.
I watch y'all Instagram
He
stories.
was like, I'll see it on Instagram.
He said, we all going.
I I ain't going.
Y'all go ahead now.
It's
Y'all
douche
going
day.
out for a douche birthday?
Yeah, where we going?
You're right.
We going to Mr. B.
Like we was talking about somebody else.
Right.
Right.
He's like, well, y'all go ahead.
Like tell him I said happy birthday.
Yeah,
Hey,
all
we
right
talking
now.
about you, nigga. Shit, what you talking about?
Y'all enjoy yourself.
Damn.
It's your birthday.
Oh man. Hold on, let me put these joints on.
Oh man.
We here, we live, we
Yes,
live.
sir.
We back. This is episode 176 of the Slicktalk with Scalez podcast. Like I'm sure they said while I was gone that it's Dooch birthday
Yeah.
today.
Happy
Yeah,
douche
happy
day.
birthday,
Today. 41 Savage.
41.
41. Yeah, 41 Savage. Why they was hating on 41 Savage today?
I thought it was funny.
That ain't what's popping in the streets to be hating on 41 Savage.
Right,
y'all.
man.
Nah, hell no.
Listen,
Y'all gotta relax.
any street Lil Frank can exist, so can
41 Savage.
Right.
41 Savage.
we're gonna celebrate the both of them. Shouts out to Lil Frank and his stripper pole.
Whoa.
Shouts
Stripper
out to
pole.
him.
Did I
don't-
miss that?
Don't
Wait,
ask
what?
questions. Don't ask no questions. Remember?
Dog said, don't ask.
Don't
no
ask.
questions.
No questions.
Don't ask.
No questions.
No questions.
Nigga, give him that side.
Nigga,
No, Lil Frank got a stripper pole.
You get a
Lil
little
Frank
hot
got
and
a stripper
bothered.
pole, and he was spinning around it. And I just want to let
Oh,
him
wow.
know that he's free to be himself.
What movie was that?
Has he come
That
out?
was Don't
Has
Drink
he
Your
hung?
Don't Be a
Juice.
Menace?
He ain't came out.
As
Nah,
far
he
as
ain't
he's
came.
concerned, there's no closet for him to come out of.
Oh,
but
okay.
in the future, Lil Frank, if you want to come out of a closet that's newly built, we will welcome you with open.
Mhm.
Somebody gonna welcome you.
Ain't nobody judging you over there.
Yeah.
somebody
Ain't
gonna
nobody
walk-
care.
Nobody
Nobody
cares.
cares no more. Like, it's like, oh, okay.
In the music
Somebody
industry,
gonna-
especially.
Right,
bro,
Nah,
exactly.
yeah.
Like,
Like, just do it. Just
be
do it.
yourself,
Nike.
man.
Just be gay, man.
that shit sells, actually.
Man, for real.
We can't back you if we don't know you.
The goat of that shit is Frank Ocean. Like, it's funny. I was just watching this ASAP Rocky clip, and he was telling the story about how Frank Ocean played the whole music industry.
He
You know
caught
what I
a
mean?
bag.
He caught a bag off that shit. Like,
I ain't released shit since. Can you believe
and
it?
ain't
Man.
don't have to.
Ain't released like goddamn
Mm-mm.
thing.
We still listening.
chillin'.
We still streaming the old shit. He still be in the Apple Music
Yep.
top 100.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
His album is still in the top one. He
But
got
I
2
want
albums.
That boy,
Y'all
that
said
man
'cause of
good.
me?
I want another one.
Me too. I still play that motherfucker like it just came out.
But hey, music is music.
Music is music.
And Beyonce featured him.
Facts.
Yes.
Yeah, the Jay-Z cosign.
Yeah,
He had
yeah,
all of that. He had
yeah,
all
yeah.
the shit that you needed. Tyler, the creator,
Yeah.
cosign. He had all the shit that you needed to be
Mhm.
He
successful.
was there.
You know what I mean? You right, because
How
he
you
was.
feel about Saucy Santana?
I'm gonna support anyone who's LGBT.
That's a part of the community.
Plus.
No matter what.
Yeah, I just want to get my support behind everybody who.
So that's one of them answers where I'm like, I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself.
Thoughts and prayers.
And thoughts and
Okay,
prayers.
so listen.
I wish him the best type shit.
So here's my thing. I don't personally, and let me tell you how racist Apple is. They just throw that motherfucker in my mix.
Like he watched this gay thing one time on here.
Yeah, like algorithm.
Like
Your
I'm just
algorithm.
like boom, like City Girls, just City Girls one time. Stop this thing. I'm gonna throw that in there one time. Just make it spicy.
You
just
are-
to keep it going. Just real nice. So then now I have to endure like skipping through. I think I listened to Lotto once, not once, like a lot. I like Lotto, so you know he write for Lotto. So and he featured one time, and so they keep throwing him in my mix, and so yeah, and he keeps screeching on tracks, and it really pisses me off. But people love him. People love him, and I love him.
I ain't heard one song.
Is that he got a BBL and he still kept a beard.
And kept the beard. BBL in a beard.
That is nuts, dog.
That big old nigga was walking around the
Yeah.
house with a faja on, man. You know them
that
things
is-
that women wear after they get the
No.
surgery?
Get the surgery.
That big old nigga was walking around with a
Oh
faja.
my
God.
It's
Oh
not.
my
It was the
God.
fact when he told niggas they couldn't smoke hookah.
Dawg
was what
said he got a
pissed me off.
BBL.
Yeah, when he
and
was
a
giving
beard.
out rules
That's
about what
when
straight
he gave
niggas
rules
shouldn't
about
do.
what straight niggas, what a nigga could do and couldn't do, and you have a
Yeah.
BBL, sir.
That's
I
why
said,
my
girl, shut up.
right.
That's what I told
Girl,
her.
girl,
shut up.
Girl, shut up.
Girl,
Child
shut up.
cheat, child cheat.
Chachi. Get your ass down.
Fuck out of here.
But the niggas, the hookah niggas were upset.
Oh,
Oh my God.
all the hookah
Oh,
whores.
the hookah whores were.
Give me some
The hookah bitches were mad. Do you hear me? The hookah nigga bitches.
I am going to
Oh,
smoke my
God.
hookah, honey.
The hookah nigga bitches was upset.
Yeah, facts.
They didn't appreciate
The
that.
sassy hookah smoking niggas.
Oh,
they was pissed.
All the niggas that smoke and take pictures of it with the
Mhm.
shit, with the smoke, because you know some niggas that got hookah pictures. You sassy bitches.
Yeah.
I see you. I
You
see you. I
sassy
saw it.
Sassy bitches.
I saw it. You
I'm
sassy
running away from the
bitches. I
camera.
see
No,
you.
don't get me.
Now I'm not gonna say I agree with Santana. What I will say is, y'all some sassy motherfuckers.
Hey, we
I
rude.
will say.
We rude. We have a guest. We have not
Oh, yeah,
introduced.
man.
Oh, we didn't even know. We just went in.
I didn't
At all.
We just japping.
We japping this dude's birthday, but like I said, man, this is episode 176. 70 slicks.
170
That's
slick.
slick.
176.
170 slick.
Slick.
You know,
170
Santana
slick.
would have said it like that too.
I definitely don't want to talk like that, motherfucker. This is episode 176 of the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. You know what I'm saying?
I'm done with dude.
Rocking with me always. Hold me down as my dog Don. Say what up to the people.
What up, people? Happy Dooch Day.
You know what I'm saying? Also with us is my man Mike, comedian, funny man Mike.
What's going on,
Curtis.
people? I'm here.
You know what the fuck going on? And also, you know what I mean? If you tuned in wherever you are, YouTube, Facebook, you know what I'm saying, Twitter, wherever you at, please share this, retweet this. Also, if you on YouTube, hit that like, subscribe, notification button. You know what the fuck going on. This is the Slick Talk with Scalez podcast. Tonight, our guest is Mr. P himself. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Understand
Mr.
me?
Mr.
P activities,
P
man.
Activities.
Real P activities. You know, I usually say real nigga activities, but
Yeah.
today we going to say real P
Yes, sir.
activities. You know what I mean? We trying to make P great again.
Got to.
Tonight guest is our homie Keezy with a Y. You
What's
know
up,
what I'm
y'all?
saying?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
That's my dog right here,
You know
man.
what I mean? But people don't even know one half of the.
Just him, huh? Oh, okay.
He
No,
won.
this is my dog too, man.
For the people who don't know,
That's all right.
That's all right.
this is the great Teezy
Yes,
of the
sir.
Teezy Talks podcast. Better half.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
people
man.
who don't know, you know what I mean? So he,
Yeah.
you know, behind every great individual, they say, you know, it's a great partner. You know what I mean? So
Nah.
if you
I'll
dig
be in the
old
back.
Teezy, she got great taste. You know what I'm
Yeah, man.
saying?
Appreciate that,
She
man.
gotta- she
I'll be
gotta-
in the back like this.
You get your councilman Tate on.
Yeah, I'll be in the back just watching
Yeah.
the moves. Like,
I said Councilman
Look at
Tate.
the
Councilman
background.
Speaking of Councilman
Yes,
Tate,
sir.
you know, Teezy's my TV person from Facebook. You know, we got our little
Dog.
fake TV group we've been having for years. You know what I mean? Because that's her, like Weave, and probably like one other person is the only people I even listen to for advice.
Right,
about TV
right.
shows. But so, what's up with y'all in Power? Y'all tapped in?
yeah, we
I'm definitely
Power
tapped
Book
in.
Tariq. Yeah, we just watched the
I
first
definitely
episode.
watched it, and
It was rushed. I mean, I don't know. They just sped through shit. Like it was just random shit happening. I'm like, oh, okay, what happened? What's next? Okay, all right, Tariq killed somebody.
So you think it's moving too fast
yeah,
too?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
moving too fast. Like they just gotta slow down.
He had that better had a car, and he didn't have a car.
Thought that nigga be fresh walking.
That nigga did not have a car this
Fresh as
episode,
fuck.
dude.
Can
Man,
we be,
hey, let me
can
tell you
we
something.
be clear? This is New York.
That's what I said.
No car is needed.
But everybody else is driving.
There are
Yeah.
famous people who don't.
Why
have cars
is everybody else
Yeah.
driving, Mike?
because Tariq is a gangster.
He be out
He
here
don't need motherfuckers
all times of the
knowing
day.
what he
don't
drive.
sleep.
He don't need.
How he
people
go
out
to
here.
class, bro?
He don't need
He
people.
be
that
up-
go
he be
keep
up-
with his license
He
plate.
be up with the cartel at like 4:30 in the
Yeah.
morning, and then got
And then
class
be
at
at
like
class.
7.
He do. And then why is he walking in a law firm and nobody's questioning him?
No,
that's
nobody-
not-
Nobody
With
says
the
a word to him.
Nobody says
Nothing,
anything
dog.
to him. He just in the office, just
He's a
I want you to
client.
work with you again. I'm
He's
just
a client.
Oh, he's a well-known client.
He's a client.
Uh,
Yeah.
He just go and met the man office whenever
I
he
just
wants
do
to.
what he
That's
feels
what that means.
Listen. The man just gave Davis $5 million off the rent.
True.
He's a well-known client.
True.
Here's the thing: bad bitch African just walks. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Bad bitch
Yeah.
African just walks into the goddamn house.
La-di-da-di-da.
No. This is what I love about it. Okay, I can't say that. But anyway, it was real gangster that she cut the hand
that
off.
was the whole hand.
I mean,
super
the
gangster.
whole
hand.
hand. It wasn't just the ring.
I mean, dude, we don't even have to issue the spoiler alert. We are a week away from
It's about to
the
be a
first
new-
episode. The new one
It wasn't about to come
is
out.
No,
tomorrow.
but there are people like
Like-
me who wait.
Wait until people try to watch it all at one time.
Then I
Fuck
watch
them
it
people.
together.
We're not here for them people.
Oh, Lord.
We're not here for them people.
You know how them people do it.
I would like to say that the views and opinions of
I issued a spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
Alert.
spoiler alert,
Spoiler alert for real.
spoiler alert. But no, it was really, really good. BMF was really good. I started Swarm. I started.
Yeah.
Hey, Kayla.
I haven't watched Swarm.
I watched the last episode because TZ ran through all 6 at
okay,
first, and then I caught the end of it.
Swarm.
I was
Yeah.
very disappointed
And what
that
is
that
Swarm about? What a swarm about?
I'm not really sure yet. I'm in episode 2.
From my
I'm
understanding, the synopsis of it is that it's supposed to be like a reenactment of the Beehive or the Barbs for Nicki Minaj or Rihanna's Navy, and one of them becomes a psychopath killer. So anytime you make a tabloid or make a tweet or say anything about this, like you, but on that type of vibe.
I was totally disgusted.
Yeah, everybody was saying that.
I Damson Idris didn't make it past the first fucking episode. Can you believe that? Travesty.
Yeah, he was clickbait.
Now, when clickbait died,
they threw him something. Like, hey, throw me something real quick.
Just stop me. Just give me a glove part.
What accent
did
he use? What accent did he use?
Regular hood.
Did he sound like
what he thought was
sound like Franklin?
Still sound like Franklin? Or he was trying to be country?
He didn't say. It was more like a country. More like I'm trying to be a Houstonian type deal. Type, not a
taking all the jobs.
Like a southern.
They taking all the jobs out here,
like a southern twang type of. Well, they get hired at a cheaper rate.
True. Yep. They just want to get over here and work.
Yeah, so they get hired at a cheaper rate.
I don't think he gets hired at a cheaper rate.
No, he does.
He gets hired at a cheaper rate of somebody in comparison to him.
Oh,
okay.
He American actors like Lorenz Tate and other people,
they make more money.
Hired at a cheaper rate. They hire those actors from overseas. Which not to say that we don't like Damson Idris. It's the truth. You're able to hire those actors.
They're also fantastic actors.
They're great.
That's like
great actors.
They still go to school for acting.
And that's beautiful. But I want them to pay them the same amount that they pay everybody else. That's why we have a minimum tax across the world. It's to make sure that American
I knew this was going to be political.
Hurt. I'm just saying. I'm just the truth. I'm just
saying. That's just how it goes.
I'm just keeping it real. I'm just putting it out there.
There's a couple of niggas too.
Just putting it out
there. Dude from All American, Spencer.
Shit, majority of them niggas is
the main character.
Yep, the main character. Yeah,
majority of British too, huh?
Yeah.
Majority of them niggas is that. You know what I mean?
The Brits.
Lamar from BMF.
Yeah, Lamar from BMF. He's a Brit.
Yeah.
Why does everybody think he's gonna die?
Who?
He's alive
Lamar.
in real life.
He's alive in real life. Like, why does everybody?
But on the show, you had to kill that character off.
But he's not dead.
But he's not dead.
He's just a crackhead walking around.
Yeah. Now he's on crack.
Yeah, now he's strung out.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
I mean, we wanted him to die.
Yeah, I guess.
But I didn't.
I mean, but Monique's still alive. The character that Cash Doll was playing, and they killed her. So that's what I'm saying. She's still alive too.
They killed a couple of
they killed a couple of people who are still alive. Off. So you know what I mean. I thought BMF was okay. You know,
man, that shit funny.
So what is worse?
It's just something to watch to me.
I was expecting more.
The fact that Lil Meech attempted to cry at the table cracks me the fuck up.
Am I the only one who thinks BMF is trash?
No,
you're not alone on that.
There are people who actually lived during the time who said they think it's trash.
Yeah, me too. I was around the shit. And I don't think it's all that. Like I'm actually.
There are people,
to me.
I'm actually affiliated with the shit, and I don't think it's all that. I'd rather watch a documentary.
There are people that are in it who say they don't, you know, that they don't like it. So it's fine.
It's also done by a Tyler Perry student. If you don't know, it's the twins' mother, who's a twin from ATL. Remember their mom?
Tasha, Kim Kardashian's best friends.
Their mother, the lady who played their mother, she has a twin in real life too, who acts also.
Right. Wow. You're right. Yep.
She's the director of the show, and she learned how to direct from being in Tyler Perry films. So that's why this gives
dramatic
little Tyler Perry vibes on BMF. You get a little. It's not as much power. Like the thing that I like about Power is that it's centralized. Like, so if you grew up on, like if you were a fan of The Wire or any of them type of shows, it's very streamlined with its main characters. Whoever's doing BMF is like they try to waver off of doing that, I guess, because the lead characters aren't that strong of actors.
Right.
Omari Hardwick and old girl from
Fire.
They're amazing at what they do. Even the Angela chick
is trying to follow you
is a very good actor.
But I'm not.
What are you saying? What I'm saying with BMF is the lead characters aren't strong enough for the storyline to stay streamlined the way Power does for me. Even on another British actor on The Wire. Stringer Bell's character kept the show mainline. It never got to, even when we got into side characters like the gay guy.
You're talking about Idris Elba?
Yeah, I'm talking about Idris Elba's character. It keeps the show mainline when you have a strong lead actor. I think the problem with BMF, the actors are so young that they're not strong enough to kind of carry the show the way that I would expect the Meech character or even the T character to carry the show. The mother and Charles are
Mother
carrying
Charles,
the show.
Yeah.
Low-key,
Well, I
that's
think
why
the
I watch
drama.
it.
I think the drama of it.
That's why I watch it.
I think, but
Yeah,
I think
we
that's
like Charles Fannery's story was
Yeah,
more interesting
Charles.
this
I think
season than
that's-
anything else
Yeah.
going
But that's
on.
unfair to say because I think there were storylines that are around. You have good supporting storylines in both shows, whether you go from BMF and you go to Power, or whether all of them have good supporting storylines. For sometimes it wasn't about Omari Hardwick and Tasha. Sometimes it was about or Ghost and Tasha. Sometimes it was about Tommy and his girl.
I mean, but
sometimes it was about
but-
Tariq and what he was doing on the outside.
But to Scales' point, they were strong enough actors that they all have their own show now. And
Exactly.
carry their own show now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't see that progression from them. By season 2, I seen that from Power. Like, ooh, damn, they strong enough. They can have their own show eventually.
yeah.
I don't see that. We're about to go to season 3 of BMF.
Yeah.
I don't see that growth in the characters is what I'm saying.
From whose character?
You think Meech,
Meech,
when he go to Atlanta?
Terry.
Well, we are watching Meech's show already. This is already Meech's show.
Yeah, but you think he's a good actor?
You think he's doing as well as the fresh?
I just joked
so that-
about how he was crying.
So that's kind of what my point is, Mike. Like, let's take the young brother on Bel Air. He's carrying the show.
Oh yeah,
You see what I'm saying? The young Will
He's
Smith
phenomenal.
character,
Will Smith.
brother, Jabari brother, he's carrying the show.
by himself.
I'm not saying by himself,
No.
but he's nailing. For you to be reenacting Will Smith is brave as fuck anyway. Like, we're
That nigga doing a
already
good job, though. He
combing
doing a
you
good
with a
job.
fine tooth comb because you're reenacting one of our favorite characters that we grew up on.
I think he gets through because it's dramatic and it's not meant to be funny.
No, he
He do a
nails.
good job.
I think
But he
he,
does
I
an
think he
awesome
nails
job.
every
Yeah.
part
I
of
think he does from being a normal teen black. Like he
Mhm.
embodies
Just
what
him.
what I think black youth are right now on
But I don't
television.
think we're
I can't
seeing
think
him
nobody on.
reenact. We're not seeing him reenact the exact same timeline.
No, I don't think.
No.
I don't
that-
even
that
think
Will
it's
Smith
committed.
did.
But when Will had to,
storyline.
when Will had to do dramatic shit, I think that boy's nailing it as well as Will and
Yeah.
Alfonso Ribeiro and those great actors did on that show.
If he's talking about dramatic, I think he's doing better. But we can talk.
I think the writing is better.
Right,
Right?
right.
Great.
better.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying
Yeah,
here? The
right.
writing is what really controls a show.
Right.
You know what I mean? You only as good as your writing. Then the great acting.
But it's unfair to blame
and
the
character.
director because she doesn't control the writing on BMF.
I think she is a part of the writing on BMF.
I don't think she controls the writing on
twin.
BMF.
The twin from the Tyler Perry movies.
I don't
I
think
don't
she
know.
controls the
Check
writing.
it out for me. I think she do. She still handles the show direction though, Mike. The
Yeah.
flow of the show is handled by her.
Is she the showrunner?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's the
okay.
showrunner.
Then,
Yeah.
then she handles the show.
That's why they're
Yeah.
shooting it in Atlanta and all of that. She's
Yeah.
the showrunner. You see what I'm saying? I found that out a couple weeks ago. The real B Mickey was pissed. He said he ain't no damn snitch. Yeah, the B
I
Mickey.
seen that too.
I watched his interview last year. You know what I mean? Who found that? That's me.
Oh,
What's
that's
your volume? Yeah, shoot.
That's me on the stand.
Vlad had them all on
Oh, yeah.
all the, and he interviewed everybody
Before
like,
the
before the
show
show
started.
came out.
Why is it that Vlad is able to do that? Like, why is Vlad able to record
Man,
these
Who is
people from
Vlad
Detroit?
tapped in with?
Like,
The
why
fans.
is Why is
Gotta be.
Vlad able?
But I'm
to
saying
do
some
this?
media corporation or something must run Vlad that got these that can get
Yeah.
him A1 access to these interviews.
I'm sure.
He
I'm,
be
I'm,
cashing
I'm
these
sure.
niggas out, man. He be cashing
Yeah,
niggas
because
out.
Boosie said he make like $400,000 a month on
That's
Vlad
just
doing
interviews.
Yeah.
Because this shit always go viral.
Yep.
So he like shit. I
And he was
produce
saying
every
that's
month.
before the YouTube checks. He
Yeah,
said that's
yeah.
what Vlad pay him just
Up
for
top.
the appearances. Yeah.
You see Tony Yayo on there
Vlad
all the
getting-
time now.
Vlad getting that money.
Yeah, Vlad. That's
Yeah.
why I said it's got to be some type of corporation sponsor.
Might be like
behind
Viacom or somebody.
somebody. Yep. Somebody
He
big.
get everybody.
Because he gets, I'm talking about access to whoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can ask them whatever.
Yeah.
Like, your publicist didn't say he couldn't ask you that shit. Oh, because he paid you a half.
Do
a
they
million.
have a publicist?
Or do they even have a publicist? Right. I guess that's
Right.
another
That
thing.
part too.
Yeah, that part too.
Yeah.
Right. No, he right though.
The niggas I see though, Vlad, they ain't got a lawyer, let alone a publicist.
They be telling. They say everything.
Sticking in the realm of hip hop, something that I thought was dope is that all three of them dirtbags were indicted for the murder of Triple X Takashi.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to celebrate that his mother is finally getting justice. For
5
code.
years?
Yeah,
Was it
5
5
years
years?
it took to do that shit. But they got all three of them dirtbags. They all was pointing the finger at each other. In the
Like,
courtroom.
he set it up. He did it. He
Yeah.
like
So,
that's
I
sick
wanted
shit,
to celebrate that because we have so many, hip hop murders and homicides that go unsolved. Like we still got,
Right.
Dolph's murder. You know what I mean? We got
Right.
a lot of murders that still haven't gone unsolved. So I just be happy when these families and these people get closure and
Take off.
justice in these situations. Yeah, take
Take
off. I
off
mean, the
still.
list is long as hell.
Man.
We could do a whole episode just about
Right,
that
right.
shit. You know what I mean? But Takashi 6ix9ine was beat up at LA Fitness.
So here's the thing.
Can I get the applause?
Yeah, can we
Here's
get an
the thing.
applause, please? Thank you.
Here's the I
Yeah,
am
you need that too. Follow the applause with the womp 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 for me, dude. Thank you. Trey G, what's happening, fool?
as a person of the public, if you're gonna beat me up, please don't do the LA Fitness. Please do it somewhere real gangster.
What did he have on?
Do it somewhere
they beat him
gangster.
out of
Like,
his pants.
He looked like a girl that was taking the walk after, you know how you knock
it
a
in front
chick
of the crowd.
down? What's that walk called?
do it for the crowd.
Perp walk.
Like, do it.
No, the walk after
the walk of
of
shame.
shame. He
Walk
looked
of
like a
shame.
girl leaving your apartment that had
Yeah.
like nothing on the night before when y'all left the
Gave her
club.
a coat.
So she
That's
drunk off
ridiculous.
Hennessy. She don't feel. She ain't cold. She ain't got no clothes on. But when she leave the next morning, you like, yeah, you can wear my bomber. Get the fuck out, though. You know what I mean? Like, here, take a hoodie, sweater, bitch, but go now. That's how he was dressed. He needed his ass whooped just for how he was dressed. You got purple and pink hair. I'd have thought you was like a tranny or something in the bathroom.
But I think that's a wig.
That's definitely a weave.
Yeah,
That's a
and
wig.
Yeah,
then-
it's a weave.
But here's the
Definitely.
thing: didn't they pull the wig? They was pulling on the wig. It
Were
didn't
they?
come off. Whoever installed it did a good job.
I've always said,
Shout out to
shout out Cherie and them. Shout out Cherie and them.
Shout
They
out.
always said he had a mean lace front.
Yeah, let's
Lace
shout
front is
out
mean.
to
All the
whoever
women-
it was, whoever his hairstylist is. You do a great job. Unfortunately, whoever's bodyguard is, you were off your job. that
Yeah,
day.
right.
We
A lot of people feel it was staged. I'm leaning 89%, 90% that it was staged.
He was
But
but
Has
it looked
to,
like
yeah.
he
He
literally
staged him
got
getting
his
his ass
ass
whooped.
beat though.
Yeah. Jesse Smouye did it.
Yeah.
Takashi went the full length pause. Like, like
He
went,
executed
he
it better than
executed
Jesse
it better.
Smouye.
Takashi got his ass whooped.
You think they beat him up for real?
It looked like he got his ass.
So you think they were just clout chasers?
No, he was real for real.
He got clout chased by the clout chasers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By some clout chasers.
I mean, that sounds
They
pretty
said
dope.
we're
yeah.
gonna be famous now. They said it's a song out about it already.
Oh, well.
They outclouded him.
Oh, well.
He
Song
got
out about it already.
He got
Hey,
outclouded.
Rashawn, the
low-key.
dog got
outclouded.
outclouded.
He got outclouded.
He got beat up
Lord.
at an LA
He got
Fitness
outclouded.
in
I
Miami.
mean, I don't know. Shit.
Both coasts.
The dudes who was beating them up looked like Mecca from Power. Straight
I'm
up. They was
upset.
like bald head Spanish dudes with beards and shit, nice beards. And
They
shit.
was mad. They was
Mecca
upset
from
with him.
Power.
He was in a sauna.
He got beat up by a better snitch.
Ooh.
right?
Right. Exactly.
Right?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Mecca was a snitch.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mecca was the king of snitches.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, that's what
Snitch guy.
That's what Tyreek called
He
him.
was the
right?
goat of global
The goat.
snitching.
Yeah, Tyreek
Yep.
called him that.
Yeah.
Tyreek said, "Dog is the goat of snitches."
Yep.
When he came in with his envelope,
Yep.
with his folder and shit, like this guy is the greatest snitch of all time.
All of them.
Like he told on the niggas that my daddy was doing business with.
Yep.
What was the first people from the first season? That's what I thought was
Oh,
dope about last season.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Lobos.
Lobos.
So they-
Felipe
so
Lobos.
that's what I'm saying. The writing.
It
This is
connects.
where I be applauding Power when they do little shit like this. On a whole nother show, you're able to tie somebody from that show all the way back to Ghost
Yeah.
and Lobos and Tommy. That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mecca told Tyreek, I been knew who you was, nigga. I told on your daddy, fool.
Yep.
I know who you are,
Right,
motherfucker.
yeah,
I
like
set your
Tyreek,
daddy up.
yeah.
Like, I'm sick. Like, that's dope.
Yeah.
But
I
that's
told
dope.
on your
Father.
daddy.
You be glad I didn't tell on you.
Exactly. You was next, motherfucker.
He said, I knew you killed him too.
You and my
Like,
baby
nigga,
mama
shut
was next, nigga. Mary J. You and Mary J. and my half a son, Zeke. Y'all was all next. You know what I'm saying?
The power code.
The lady in Georgia that gets on TV talking shit about Young Thug and them and shit. Well, she wants to indict Donald Trump now.
Go for it.
Yeah, she is.
You mean the DA?
Yeah, the DA.
Yeah, go for
That
it.
lady.
That
The
lady.
lady in
Yeah,
Georgia.
that lady in Georgia.
That lady in Georgia.
You talked about,
The
who you
DA,
talking about?
yeah,
I'm
the
like,
DA
huh?
in Georgia
Go for it.
who indicted Hood Pablo, Rich Juan, YFN Lucci, Young Thug. Her next target is Donald Trump, and they're actually getting the papers signed this week. I guess he shook off the shit in New York.
Yeah.
Whatever was going on in New York, he must have.
See what happened?
He paid them people or something, right?
Oh, bro, they said it was a bomb threat. Somebody called a bomb threat.
Well, you know they was setting up barricades the day before. So this is the thing with Trump, right? Trump got to go.
Trump is-
Hold on. Trump do what Don said. He bought people. You understand what I'm saying? So Trump got a goon squad out here.
He do.
And anytime you going against him, they're gonna show up and tear some shit up, bro.
Yeah.
They come in with tiki torches and all that shit, and they come in and knock over barricades. You know what I mean? Climb on buildings and shit.
Trump is a
So
nigga,
they were
bro.
setting
He a
up
nigga, bro.
barricades in New York just for the announcement before they announced the bomb threat. They already had barricades.
No. He is the color that he is representing.
He a real white.
They
man.
have done this before.
No, that's what they call, but they're niggas too.
They have done this a number of times.
Like how
before.
niggas can be bitches.
Ooh, yeah.
White people can be niggas too. You know
So
what I'm saying?
at this time, they're looking to shake the table.
Oh, they're shaking it.
But here's the thing. He's still going to jail.
I mean,
Like, he ain't gonna be doing nothing. Like, he going to jail.
I just love the fact that he's not going easily.
Nothing.
Like I love Mike.
He's not going quietly into the night.
Yeah, here at the
care.
Slick Talk with Scalez podcast, we root for the rebel. You're going to jail anywhere. Whatever you did, you getting in trouble for it. But just don't go down easy. Make it hard on him.
Go for
You
it.
saw the
On
memes of
who?
him getting arrested.
Yeah,
That
the
shit was
memes of
funny,
him getting
dog.
arrested was hilarious.
I'm ready for him to go. I want to see him do the perp walk. I want him gone. I want him locked up. And then I want my money.
Why?
Why? What'd he do to
I
you?
want my money. What?
What'd he do to you?
What he didn't do to black people.
Okay, I'm waiting. Give me the list.
Yeah.
He did everything.
Let's
What'd he
talk
do?
about it.
And now he got to go.
What do you do?
Let's talk about
What'd he
it.
do?
He cheated in the election. That's why she want him.
Who?
The lady from
The lady in Georgia.
The lady
A
in
number
Georgia.
of things.
Yeah, with the Rico. Yeah, but it's got to do with the election, though, because he tried to fix an election.
No, bro, they trying to get him for
In
giving
New
that
York,
money
it's something
to,
different.
old girl.
Yeah, that's the shit in New
But
York
that's
you
the
talking
money they
about.
claim it on his
Taxes, yeah, that's the shit in New York you talking about. The DA in
Oh,
Georgia, her shit is for him trying to block black people from going to vote, fix votes and all that type of shit he was doing in Georgia. For
And
the
then
election.
there's a special prosecutor in D.C.
Hey, let me clue y'all into something on the bigger scale. She'll be running for president in 2028.
Who, her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she thinks she Kamala.
Yeah.
We're no. She could be attorney general.
That's what she's building. That's what
That's
she's
it.
building up for.
Her
We don't-
I mean, when you
Trying
go
to build a resume.
when you go from Young Thug to I'm going after Donald Trump now.
We'll let her be like attorney general.
She trying to go for she
Oh,
running.
Lord,
for
that's
president.
the lady in Georgia.
That bitch running for president.
We all
Yeah,
know
lady
that.
in
Black
Georgia.
chick on Georgia that be doing on TV. That come on there and be like, Young Thug going to jail.
And he going.
He going. I
I
said,
hope he don't go though.
like, damn, girl,
Who?
your neck gonna roll off.
He was
your
doing
head
a
gonna
lot
roll off
though. He
your
was
neck.
doing a lot in the Atlanta
Who?
streets. He was
Thug
doing
gone.
Oh
Thug
yeah.
gone, Mike.
All them
It's
niggas was
It's
doing
over
a
for
lot,
Thug.
though.
They was doing the most.
They done told on him so
Oh, he-
bad.
He doing 10 to 15. Easy.
They said he was crazy.
Yeah, he might only get 10 to 15 because Hood Pablo Juan got sentenced to 15 and he got 5. He finna come home. And he ain't have to tell on nobody or nothing. You know, state different than Fed because states that don't have truth in sentencing, like Wisconsin, we got truth in sentencing. They give you 13 years, you're doing 13 years.
Yeah.
Georgia doesn't have truth in sentencing. So another legislature could come in next year, Dooch, and be like, oh, let all them RICO niggas out of jail. When old girl leave and try to go be attorney general or president or whatever, the next motherfucker come in there could be like, oh, let all them RICO niggas out of jail.
So what they'll do is they're gonna give him 25 and he gonna do 10 to 15.
Yeah, that's probably about what he'll do.
Listen.
Damn.
This is what I gotta say about it.
We're gonna have.
Yeah, Thug is gone.
No, I know that.
He gone.
I mean, shit,
Gonna do more than that though.
shit, Lucci.
Yeah, what's up with Lucci?
Lucci getting out.
Yeah, Lucci about to get him but Mike, he's already done 4 years. Do you see what I'm saying here?
okay.
He's already done 4 years,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think 2020. After 2020, shit just blew by.
True.
Yeah, we 2023 right now. COVID fucked
But
shit up.
Trump going to jail in 3 different jurisdictions. I want you to understand. It's going down.
So they're gonna run
You
the
think so?
sentences concurrent.
No.
Anything done in DC is a federal crime.
He's gonna die.
You-
in prison.
Like if
You
you
think
get
so?
anything
He's
you do
going
in
to
DC is
die.
a federal. They don't have
Yeah.
You think so?
local
he gonna
government.
die there.
You think a billionaire who was president?
He's going to
Is going to
die.
prison.
Who has
in
bought
prison.
people.
He
He
gonna die
owns
there.
people, Mike.
Mike.
When you make the right people mad, you're going.
Mike,
He made the right people mad.
Donald Trump not going to prison.
He going to prison.
Donald Trump not going to prison.
How much you want to bet?
I hate to burst
This
y'all bubble.
nigga told me he wasn't going to. I want his money.
Yeah, that was
And
2
I'll-
years ago.
and
I'm still
and I'll
waiting.
take
You
yours.
still on the clock, boss.
And I'll take yours too.
As of right now, I'm
going.
right. As of
How
right
much you
now,
wanna
I'm
go? How much
hold
you
on,
wanna
time
go?
out. As of right
And I'll
now,
take their money.
How much you want to
if we was in Vegas, the odds are with me. Because right
He
now,
won't do
I'm
more.
right.
He won't do more than a year
That
and
ain't
a
what you
day.
said. That ain't what you said. nigga.
I'm under the
What
act.
was
he
the
ain't
bet?
going.
What was the bet? He wasn't going to jail, right?
Yeah.
Didn't I say he going to
Listen,
prison?
listen,
He's going to prison.
A
Thank you.
year,
Give me
a
money.
year and a
You
day,
said a year.
a year and a day.
Don't add
Club
nothing
Fed
to
ain't
it.
going to
No,
jail.
no,
A year and a day going to Club Fed ain't going to jail. That's not going to. That's not
He's
going to
not
prison.
gonna be in. He's not gonna be in prison for no year.
Okay, so give me that bet.
What?
He won't do more than a year and a day. Thank you. Thank you. Easy money.
Easy money.
I'm finna
Easy.
get you so good.
That hunky
Easy.
ain't going to jail, man.
That
He
man,
won't be in jail for more than a year and a day.
man, listen, that
I
man,
don't think he's going at
that
all.
man has president on his name
I
forever.
want you all to watch this. Who's watching this with Shonda?
Forever.
For
Everyone who's here, I want you to witness this bet because I want my money.
He's going to be in history books
I want my
as
money.
president. He not going to prison, my
They
nigga.
didn't even send Richard Nixon to prison, bro.
They didn't send Richard Nixon to prison because the president gave him a pardon, a controversial pardon.
Okay, so that's my point.
President Biden has said publicly.
What if he gone?
Who?
Biden.
Gone where?
Mike, you've been waiting since 2020 for this man to go to jail. It's 2023.
The man is finna be indicted. It's being indicted in New York right now.
Okay, but Biden might.
How long you think
you know how long trials take?
What trial?
Any trial, nigga.
He going to jail.
Bro, Young Thug still hasn't went to jail officially yet. He's still on trial. They're still picking jurors for Thug's case, bro. So how long you think Donald Trump shit finna
Donald
take?
Trump finna go to jail.
Nah,
he not, man.
Biden has to be dead in a casket before Donald Trump go to jail.
Our next president will be Republican,
and he will pardon
and
him.
he's gonna pardon him.
I want you to know that the man is going to jail, and when he's there for more than what did we say?
A year and a day.
A year and a day. I'm gonna do my days because I want my money.
You ever watch the show 24?
I watched the show Law and Order SVU. I watched
24.
Hey,
the president was black on 24.
I watched.
Remember.
Rashonda said no president has ever went to jail.
No president has ever not been pardoned for their criminal behavior.
Listen, listen. The white president
Every
on
president
24
has let the
was
other
way
president
worse than Donald Trump, and he didn't go to jail.
He's going.
He's not going to jail.
I want y'all to know the man is going.
I don't see how.
The man has broken laws in multiple jurisdictions.
He got too much money.
Fuck.
There's a Florida district attorney going after him now.
He bought people. When you buy people, you can scave shit. You got
to buy people in a number of places.
He's done it.
Oh, he's done it.
Well, we're going to see, because if he bought him enough, they wouldn't even have been able to indict him. He's too far gone.
All right.
He hasn't even been indicted yet. You keep
He
talking
is
this.
indicted. He finna get indicted,
Mike,
nigga.
Young Thug's indicted. He's in custody.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Donald Trump is
Y'all
still
just have
eating
my
a
money ready,
cheeseburger
and I want
somewhere
it,
at a
and I
Trump
want it.
Tower right now.
Y'all just know I want my money in
Laughing at niggas like you saying shit like this about him.
Still talking about I'm running again in 2024.
And he's running for president again in 2024.
And he just need,
because they know he can win again.
He can win again.
That's gonna be nuts.
If
he get back, dog, that's gonna be crazy.
It's comical to me because I don't believe in none of that shit anyway. So it's comical. Like, once you get up to like that level, they just be bullshit.
They be doing some shit.
They just doing some shit. That's a whole like pageantry, king, queen shit, Nancy Pelosi, all them. That's some bullshit.
You know better than all that.
But state and locally, I'm into all of that.
Yeah.
But once we get out there with them people, they got too much pageantry and bullshit going on for me, man. First of all, the nigga was a criminal before he ran for president.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So how did he even qualify to run for president? They broke the rules.
I thought it was a joke.
They bended the rules for him to even run for president, bro.
I'm like,
he never released his tax returns.
He said the same thing about Obama.
But it's not the law. No, he did release tax returns. But
transcripts. It was his high school transcripts.
No, it was his birth certificate.
Birth certificate.
But he did. In Hawaii, they gave birth announcements. It was something different, but that's a whole nother story.
I ain't even gonna get into my Obama conspiracy theory because that's probably gonna piss you off.
We're not doing this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So listen, the man never released his tax returns. He didn't do it for a reason, and the reason he didn't do it is because he knew he was doing illegal things. Okay, and so in this case they have in New York, where they got a subpoena to get his tax returns, they found out that he was doing shit he didn't have no business.
They been knew he had been doing shit he had since the 80s. Mike, he's been doing shit he had no business doing,
now
bro.
They can prove it, and so now they got
NBC gave him the second best television show, third best. It goes Cheers, Cosby Show, Apprentice. Those are the 3 #1 shows in NBC history, my nigga.
Still going to jail.
All right,
he's not going.
The man was president.
Still going
He
to
was
jail.
president.
Ronald Reagan sold dope and didn't go to jail. Oliver North got on the stand and said, the government gave me this dope. Ronald Reagan, him right there. Ronald Reagan had 2 terms, boss.
I hear what you.
Putin, hold on. I was going to ask you about this. I just seen this today since we political. Putin.
International Criminal Court.
He's not going anywhere.
He's going to.
Good luck.
You
He's
crazy.
going to get got.
Good luck.
You crazy.
Y'all are.
Vlad?
Vlad?
You're going to say his name like he knew him for 10 years.
Hold on, Don.
Vlad?
Hold on,
Don. Grew up on 35th?
No, Don, say his real name. The Impaler.
The Impaler.
Yeah, the Impaler's going
Vlad
to jail.
the Impaler.
I told you he's John Gotti.
And he got his guy back.
That man ain't
Yeah.
George
Right.
Bush. That man is
Nigga,
John Gotti.
He going
might-
to jail.
That man is Michael Corleone.
And the
You gonna stop playing
No.
with Putin, boss.
You gonna have to understand. That the
Putin will get out there
international-
on the war lines with his soldiers tomorrow. Our Biden and Kamala Harris ain't fighting a ticket. nigga.
Russia's economy has.
Putin will take off his shirt and get out there with them niggas. Ukraine said, what? All right, come fight me then.
Right.
That's
He
that's where dude
he riding
mentality
on a
is.
horse
Do we
with
want
no
to
shirt
shit
on.
on Putin too? 'Cause
You're
I'll
not
take all
arresting
this
him.
money.
How
I'll
do
take
you
all
arrest
this money.
him?
Yeah, right. That's true.
I'll
Putin
take
don't
all
see-
this money.
He like El Chapo, bro.
Yeah.
You're not arresting that man, bro.
Putin
He
don't
gonna
see.
go when he feel like,
Where's
oh, you want me to go to
El
jail? I'm gonna build me a jail.
Where is El Chapo?
Well, for years, El Chapo built his own jails and broke
Where
out.
is he now?
He eventually went to jail.
Okay, thank you.
Let me tell you.
And so what I am saying
Let
to
me
you
tell you
is,
something.
But it wasn't the
these
international
Negroes are
government.
going to jail.
Let me tell you something. El Chapo not in jail right now. El Chapo
Oh,
at his
my
bitch
God.
house, and he gonna go back in the tunnel
When he
and
ready.
get back in his cell when he ready.
when he good and ready.
No. So listen, what I'm trying to tell y'all is they're going to jail. And I want my money in singles.
Man, that man.
I'm a roll in it, butt naked.
Putin.
But
Trump,
Putin that nigga.
I agree with you. Trump will go to jail before Putin.
Putin going to-
Putin's not going to
Putin
jail.
not
again,
going
y'all
to
finna
jail.
know it's good for
And
Russia.
you talking
for
about
Putin to go.
international?
Russia
international
want
who?
Putin gone.
Vlad?
That's why they're going to get him gone.
International who?
The International Criminal Court, they're going to get him.
Who are they?
Who are they?
Who have they arrested before?
That is a league of hundreds of countries.
who have they arrested before?
They've arrested a lot of
Who?
war criminals before.
Why they ain't
Nigga,
arresting
I
none of
don't
these
know. I
honkies
don't know
in the
more.
United States?
Yeah, we got a million war criminals over here. How they escape
Chilling.
court?
Because we're not under the jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court, actually.
Why not?
Bill Clinton tried to get us a part of the International Criminal Court. The Senate didn't confirm the treaty.
So then, like, let's say you an international weapons dealer and you come to America. Them people can't catch you if you over
If
here?
you do
You got
something,
sovereignty over
whether
here?
or not, here's the thing, whether or not your country is a part of that treaty, whether or not your country has signed it into law,
Existence of law.
it doesn't matter. If you do something in a jurisdiction that is covered by the International Criminal Court, you will go to
So
jail.
was Bin Laden or any of them people in jurisdiction of that? Why they never got brought up on charges?
They did
Why
get
we
brought
had to
up
go over there and smoke shit and do all
we
that?
was a part of the group that went over there and smoked shit.
But I thought we weren't a part of the International Police
That don't
Officers
mean we don't enforce
Association that
shit.
you talking
No,
about.
what we said is that we're not
Team
gonna,
America,
we're not
fuck
gonna
yeah,
subject-
that's what
they
this
were
sound
saying-
like to me. What you talking about?
No,
That's what that sound like.
No,
that
what
South
they're
Park
saying,
movie.
what they're saying is,
Fuck yeah,
fuck yeah, yeah.
coming
well-
again to save the motherfucking day. Yeah,
Well, to educate you niggas,
I'm just saying that's what this shit sounds like to me, Mike.
Good my God, niggas. What's going on is
Did the whole song. I love that movie, by the way. Go ahead.
America, fuck yeah, lick on my nuts and suck on my balls.
Yeah, that shit was amazing. Go ahead.
I hate it here. I just want y'all to know that.
All right.
No, listen.
Because with the political satire, we got to keep it lighthearted.
No,
too. Go
I
ahead.
understand what you're saying. No, but the Bill Clinton White House would not want to give permission for an international criminal court to prosecute an American citizen. So they didn't want to let that happen.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. That's that white privilege bullshit right there, though, bro.
Definitely can say that.
They always scaving around some
Always.
shit with that shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They be like, oh, no, we don't want to do that because we white.
Yeah, and they also
Like,
said for a certain
damn, bro,
year.
that just makes it,
That'd
that's
be the answer.
That's
Yeah.
the answer.
that's
Like,
it.
we just not doing that because we white.
Right.
It
You
also
can
starts-
prosecute everybody else.
Yeah.
Not us, though.
Right.
Anybody that's Anglo-Saxon,
Right.
they
Yeah.
good. They good. They can do
Yeah.
whatever the fuck they
It only
want.
goes back to a certain year too, so they made sure it only started in a certain time.
What time was that?
Because something I
Like
explained.
1970.
Because something I explained to niggas. That's what I'm saying.
1960.
Because something I explained to
It
niggas in the
wasn't
barbershop that niggas did not know. See, this is our people. And that's why I'm happy I got this platform. Shout out to everybody tuned into the Slicktalk with Scalez podcast. Because we talk shit, we crack jokes over here, but we share information because I haven't realized how many of our young black people don't know their history.
Facts.
Mhm.
I told niggas that the United States is a criminal. No, it is.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
it's a
yeah.
criminal
Definitely a criminal.
organization, my nigga. It's
It is.
organized
How we get
crime
here?
Definitely.
at its finest, though.
At its finest.
It's the goatish of the operation. Like
Yeah.
you can't find a better model of it than the United States, boss. Mike put me on to this. I knew this, but Mike made me do more research on this about a year ago. Slavery was outlawed all over the world.
Yeah.
The United States was still practicing slavery, my nigga. They did not want to free us until they got pressure from the Europeans and shit. This world
Yeah, the
police
French.
officer people that he talking about.
Yeah.
Now, it more so saying, hey, we're not going to trade you. You have to understand these other countries had slavery enacted, but they had stopped it.
They had stopped
They're
it.
like,
It was
yeah,
banned.
yeah.
Look, the rest of the world was not
Okay.
practicing that shit, especially not savagely like they
Chattel.
were doing it
Chattel.
over here. Chattel slavery.
Yeah.
They weren't doing that. It was more of a war crime. I capture your...
Now you my slave.
I can't Slicktalk take over Keezy talks. Now all you niggas work for us, or vice versa. We get captured by y'all. That's how the world viewed slavery. Not that we slide over somewhere
That
on a
sounds
boat.
like a good idea.
Hold on, we slide over there on a boat, pick up some people, take them somewhere, change their names, beat the shit out of them. You see what I'm saying? Rape them, kill them, do all of this shit. No, that wasn't supposed to be the practice.
We need to capture Teezy talks.
You should have seen, Mike. You should have seen how mouths dropped to the floor in the barbershop. Are you serious? Niggas got to Googling it and shit. Damn, Scales, you right, bro. Yeah.
That shit crazy.
The United States has been criminal from day one.
When you
it was started by criminals.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The fuck else do you think?
But it was money.
It's always about money.
It was money.
It's always about money.
It's about money.
Still.
King Charles over in Britain. Let's go ahead and do a little history. King Charles over in Britain. That's why it's very funny that the king they have now is named King Charles.
Facts. And they going through some racial shit and all that shit over there.
All of that
too.
right
Yeah,
now.
Right now.
Yeah.
Right.
So he actually made money. The British financed boats, insured the slaves, insured slave lives, all of that. And the crown made money off slavery and taxes that they collected off of slave labor that happened over here in America. So you turn a blind eye until the British court said, listen, hey, that's illegal. You can't own people, G.
You can't collect money from people who own people.
Yeah, you can't
You see what I'm saying?
and you can't own people's children because they were once like that's not a thing.
Yeah.
So once that happened, then King Charles actually started neglecting America. And that's when you see the
revolution.
No taxation without representation.
That's where the revolution comes from.
Oh.
They don't tell you why the king started to neglect America. The king neglected America because he no longer could collect money off of the slavery that was happening here.
Because it was outlawed.
Yeah.
See how that works?
America was like, let's just do it. On
Yeah, we doing whatever the fuck we
Yeah.
want.
We're doing what
Yeah.
the fuck we want to do.
Yeah.
That's what America was
They
doing.
couldn't do it.
And their thing was to Britain was that's why it was a fight because it's like your homeboy going along like Leon. If you're a Snowfall fan, it's like Leon and Franklin. You was with all the shits I was with. Then one day you just woke up and was like, you know what, bro? I ain't with this shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck you and all of this shit.
Yeah.
And the British was like, and America was like, oh, really?
Like, damn, what's
that's what you gonna do? You know what? Fuck you. You see what I'm saying? Because we've been stealing money. This is free money. This shit we getting from these Africans, this free.
Right.
We didn't pay the villages for these people or nothing.
Right.
This shit is free.
They paid them.
Right.
What they gave them was peanuts. What they were making back in return off of those African bodies was like me giving you this pen for everything you got with you right now, man.
Mm.
Me taking all of your personal possessions, your truck outside, your phone, your crib, all that for this.
You're mine. The whole time.
Yeah, and then I own you.
But the whole thing about it is that's the thing that even in their home countries it wasn't respected. That's not a thing. That's not a law. That was never
the law.
British law.
No, ever.
So that means that it was never legal
To do that.
in America. It was
Britain
never
had
legal.
it. Britain,
was a
Britain
British
had
colony.
Britain had indentured servitude, meaning you could work your way up out of my shit. You could almost work yourself into being a duchess or lord. You get what I'm saying? You could work your way up from the fields. Our slavery had no opportunity of that in it
You're
at
a slave
all.
all your life, basically.
Even your children, like Mike said, for generations. If you were born a slave, you couldn't vote.
Yeah.
Hold on. If your ancestors were slaves, you couldn't vote, my nigga.
Right.
When they freed us and you so-called gave us the right to vote, that was the thing in the fine tune print. Well, every nigga in America is of slave descent.
Yeah.
We never came over here as immigrants. What the fuck are you talking about?
The immediate Reconstruction after slavery, those free slaves were allowed to vote before black codes were instituted, but those black codes weren't instituted until after they assassinated Abraham Lincoln and Andrew Johnson. Andrew Johnson or Andrew Jackson? I think it's Johnson. Andrew Johnson was president. So those things were allowed to happen, but he had a responsibility in the Constitution to make sure they didn't. He did not.
He did not do that.
He pulled troops from the South, who were black troops, by the way, and then he actually allowed them to institute black codes, like we see where it says your grandfather had to vote in order for you to be able to vote.
Yeah.
Those
Shit
type
like
of
that.
things. Et
Hey,
cetera, et
Kayla.
cetera.
Shout out to my full circle family tapping in.
Kayla.
Yeah, so it gets a little weird. It gets a little
tricky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To switch gears a little bit, it was something that trended the other day on Facebook. You niggas are weird. Last week I spoke to you niggas talking about Sierra and her dress and what she wore with her husband and shit. And this week,
It wasn't even the Oscar, it was an after party.
after party, bro. So anyway, all the women were dressed like that, by the way.
That's what I'm saying.
So anyway, if Sierra would have went dressed like a preacher's wife, she'd have looked crazy as hell. But anyway, we got off. We ate you niggas alive, and we done with that one. So now I got a new thing to chew you niggas about. Pause. Terry Walker. Shout out Terry. I'm trying to get her on the show, but she's a mother of a new child, and it's kind of hard. But I think me and Dooch might Zoom call her next week just to continue this conversation. I told her we might Zoom call her. I had to talk to you, but niggas said they are dating younger girls because they are pure.
Purity.
This woman had 788 comments on her post where she called all older people, men and women, dating people who are the age of your children. Now, she said if you were older and didn't have any children, you can date whoever the fuck you want. But she just thought it was weird that if your daughter's 23, you know what I mean? Or your son is 23 and you're dating a 25-year-old.
It's because of you.
That was a little weird. You know what I mean? So I agreed. She did keep it fair. She didn't just attack men. She kept it fair.
Okay.
Niggas felt attacked. And niggas went after her, went after purity, and said they go after young bitches because they're pure or whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean, which is
Right,
weird.
what does that mean?
Creeped me the fuck out, bro. So
Hit
I wanted to
dogs
discuss.
holler.
I wanted to discuss that with my panel. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think
So
about
first
that?
of all, the purity thing is weird,
Yeah.
right? I understood that part where motherfuckers like that's weird, but men gonna date younger chicks, fam. It's just gonna happen. It's just gonna happen.
Does it make it not weird?
Was it weird when Jada fucked the little boy?
He's Arkansas Cena.
Huh?
He's Arkansas Cena.
Oh, okay.
Larsa Pippen.
See?
Larsa Pippen.
Miley Jordan.
So now we'll go Larsa Pippen,
Yeah.
Marcus Jordan.
Marcus Jordan, I mean.
So Scottie Pippen's
Does it? Dude, it's not the same.
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife and Michael Jordan's son.
What about that?
Scottie Pippen's ex-wife and Michael Jordan's
That's
son.
weird as fuck.
Okay, that's weird.
That's
okay.
weird.
Anytime you was around to watch a child
Okay,
grow up,
That's
and then all of a sudden you look over and be like,
But it wasn't weird with August Alsina?
No, he had just lit her for like a year. She didn't watch
know
him
that
grow
boy?
up. She didn't know him. That's not the same. Nah, I don't agree
Okay.
with
she
the
fucked the August.
Okay,
boy.
so when Stella got her
He
groove
showed
back,
up looking like October, but when he left,
so when Stella got her groove back,
Stella,
Yeah, Stella.
when Stella got her groove back,
Mhm.
it was cool.
who?
Huh?
Stella and Ty
Was it cool?
and
Tay
Tay.
did.
Yeah. Was it cool?
Stella and Tay was having a good time
'Cause he was
They liked
20.
him. Yeah, he was eating
Yeah,
cocoa
she
He
puffs.
was
what,
20.
45?
She was like 45.
Is it not weird? It was weird for her.
Kayla Lewis Allen said, it's kind of nasty. I ain't dating nobody my son's age.
It was
Shonda said
weird.
it's disgusting to me.
He was eating Cocoa Puffs in her bed. I mean, come on. It was weird for her.
Did that lady
She had-
have kids?
She had a child.
How
And
old was her child?
he was a
13,
boy. He was a
14,
teenager.
yeah.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
She said no,
Yeah.
and he was gay. Tay Diggs was gay in the movie.
No,
he
she talking about
wasn't
she talking about
That
August
was in
Alsina.
real life,
She talking
though.
about August Alsina.
She talking about August
But-
Alsina.
but-
No, in real life, the man was gay. She is right.
So
That's
it
what
was
she's talking
okay.
What the Terry McMillan story?
Yeah, the
he ended up
Terry
being
McMillan
gay.
man
Yeah.
ended up
What
being
Stella
gay.
got her
True.
group back
Yeah,
was
yeah.
based on. He ended up being gay.
Which means it was weird. See?
Young gay dude.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
Came out. and
So that make
everything.
it that it's
My second part to this question was, is it a double standard
hell
Yeah,
yeah,
oh,
it's a
for
yeah,
double
men and
standard.
women? Women
Hell
can date
yeah.
younger men.
You
People
men-
champion who they
Older,
like.
older
man.
women,
You know what I'm saying?
older women
People champion who they like.
older women who date younger men get a nickname. They get a cute nickname. They're cougars.
Y'all
So-
gave it to him.
So this is what people do to Jay, right? Jay is a lot older than Beyonce.
Mhm. Jay was a pedophile.
Jay doesn't have any children, Michael.
Still was a pedophile.
Doesn't have any children.
Still was a pedophile.
How?
Wasn't she a teenager when they dated?
No.
No.
Are we sure?
What's a teenager? Is 18 a teenager? Look,
I
I'm
don't
like
know.
R. Kelly. What's a teenager? Is 18 a
Don't
teenager?
say you like R. Kelly. Just say you want to know what a teenager.
No, I said, remember R. Kelly was like, how old are we talking? That's what I was saying. Remember when R. Kelly was like,
yeah.
how old are we talking?
I don't know. I have to remember. I don't think she was grown like that. It's still weird.
Did he red shirt
She
her?
was definitely grown.
It's still weird.
I said he red shirted her.
might have red shirted her. He might have.
Tiger did.
Yeah, Tiger put old girl on the burner until she was ready.
That's crazy.
Who did he fly over with? Who flew overseas to have sex with an underage girl? Was that Tiger? That was Tiger.
Yeah, Tiger's a weirdo.
That was Tiger.
He did that?
Definitely did.
See, I didn't think that because they were talking about like Diddy with Carisha.
I think she was underage. I think she was 16.
That's
Thank
cool,
you,
right? That's cool, right? Diddy and Carisha. That's cool, right?
Huh?
That's cool.
I'm not saying it's cool or not cool. I'm still saying it's weird. But I understand that Diddy probably has a mindset where he can't date a woman his age. It's still weird.
You see how it is.
It's who you champion.
That's
what he says. Who you like and who you don't like.
It's still weird. It's all weird to me.
If you're a regular nigga, and you dating a 20-year-old, you a creep.
A lot of y'all is creeps.
If you rich and you date a 20-year-old, that's cool.
A lot of y'all are creeps.
Money, yeah.
So
money
what's
too
old?
Yeah.
For like, what's the biggest age gap separation it can be between a person and another person?
I'm not sure. I just think it's weird. I'm not. Just let it be 10 at the most. 10 years.
10 years.
Don't go no more about that.
It's just like what y'all got to talk about. Like y'all two separate
Like
ages. Like
20
what y'all got
years.
in common? Like
you was alive
we can't even
2
connect,
decades
though.
before this
We couldn't
motherfucker.
connect.
You talking about something
I don't know what we gonna talk
really
about.
don't know
So
about.
if you was 50, you couldn't date a 30-year-old?
I think you need to chill.
Interesting.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like what y'all. I don't know.
I'm
Y'all ain't on
just
the
saying,
same page.
I just don't like the judging. Like
I'm not
niggas
judging.
Niggas go.
I just think it's weird.
Is she grown?
Huh?
She grown, right? Because y'all you can't have your cake and eat it too, my
Who?
nigga. But women get to do it all the time. But when men do it, it's creepy.
Y'all
right?
are creeps. Y'all are creeps. I'm sorry. It's not because you're doing that. It's just because y'all niggas are creeps and y'all adding that to it. It's just you niggas is creeps.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. Niggas be creeps. I'm sorry. Them niggas be creeps, and I'm not. And you want to know what shows that y'all are creeps? The reasoning you niggas put behind it. The reasoning y'all use.
I mean,
I'm bullshit that jumped out in the comments.
Listen, my
Yeah,
niggas,
it was crazy bullshit in the
my
comments.
nigga, I'm not gonna argue that.
It's the purity.
I'm not gonna argue that.
Purity.
When he said the purity, I was
the
like,
purity of it at all. Like it was just
a little
the dumb
weirded out.
shit that just
That part was weird.
jumped out. of
Dog
the
said,
just-
I want a new car. I don't
of
want to
the
use
comments and
Cadillac.
just-
Like, bro, what are you talking
What?
about right
I
now?
was a little weirded out by that.
That's
Like,
a little
what
weirded
the
out.
hell?
But
I like mines with a little hoe on her. Shit.
a little spicy.
Yeah, a little spicy to it, you know what I mean?
It's
A little hot
weird.
sauce on my burrito, baby. Shit.
My
I like
thing
mine with a,
is-
you know what I mean, dude?
Little
A
spirit.
man with a
Ain't nothing
purpose.
wrong with it with a 2022 Benz. You know what I mean? It's 2023, but ain't nothing wrong with that used Benz one time.
Nothing wrong
Shit.
with a used car, period.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
got to make sure it got all the checks on it. Check it. Check
Yeah, the
do
Carfax,
do
your whole
the Carfax.
facts.
Right.
Check it real quick.
Okay.
Check
One
your
owner.
Carfax.
1-2 owners.
Yeah,
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Is there a difference
How many
between
miles is on it?
a hoe and a slut?
Yes.
Yes. A hoe is paid and a slut is just a slut.
I think I like sluts.
I
I
think
don't know if I too much care for hoes. I don't judge them, but I like sluts.
hoes are very nice people.
I ain't nothing wrong with hoes.
Hoes are
Hey,
very
niggas love hoes.
Yeah, I like
hoes.
I just like mine
Hoes are
slutty.
very
Like if I had to
nice.
pick one or the other, I would prefer mine
I just
slutty
think,
than
I
the
think,
hoe.
I think niggas are scared that they woman has been with somebody who's fucked them better, and y'all scared that that's happened.
But see, the problem
that's
is
really what it is.
But see, the thing
Let's
is,
get down. Let's get down to the.
no, hold on. Look,
Let's talk about it, Keezy. Let's get down to the.
We-
nitty-gritty.
we- you know-
Let's call a thing of the here.
like
Let's
I
call
said,
a thing here.
this is
Let's
P
talk
day.
about it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This P
Yeah.
day. So
Yeah.
if we gonna keep it P,
Yeah.
that's because niggas ain't supposed to be concerned with what happened before
Before,
them
yeah.
Yes,
or
At
after
all.
them.
Like, okay.
exactly. But I think niggas are.
No, that's an ego thing. Yeah, it's,
And
it's,
it's
it's a
a
weird. It's a
thing.
weird, and it goes back to weirdo shit. We're
Yeah.
speaking on weirdos. We're not
Yeah.
saying this is all men.
We're gonna
Right.
get down to we're gonna get down to it. You niggas are
Taylor
gonna
Lewis
talk
Allen
about
said,
it.
"Yep, that's
You
what it
niggas-
is, Mike."
Yes, yeah, hey, thank you. You niggas are gonna start taking classes. Like the bitches take classes to suck dick. If they can take a sucking dick class, you niggas can take a eating pussy class. I am.
We talked about that
Yeah,
I
last
am
week.
I'm gonna
Yeah, you
sponsor it. I can't
Almost-
be there because I don't know nothing about it.
Kayla
either.
said niggas ain't good at that.
I don't know nothing
Our
about
guest
eating
last
pussy.
week, the young lady that was here,
I can't be there.
she said
Yeah.
niggas aren't good at that.
Niggas aren't good at eating coochie. What we're going to do is I'm going to sponsor the class for you niggas. I'm going to do it on behalf of my sisters. But one of you bitches got to find somebody to teach class because I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. I can't.
Like, I just don't get the
I'll
whole.
be like, can you imagine? Because I said I like trans men, right? Trans men. Women have transitioned to men, right? But they still got the, you know what I'm saying, the equipment. So I'm thinking if I give her one, how the fuck am I supposed to know what to do? Dude, I don't know what to do. So here's the thing. I'm thinking to myself, maybe I'm getting myself in a little over my head. But as long as the bitch can teach me, we on our way.
Okay.
Keezy, we've been discussing this for some time. Okay, I'm just
He'll
saying.
be in.
I'm just saying.
He said he likes
I like studs and trans men, but if one of them bitches really take me up on my offer, I'm not prepared, dude. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm prepared.
From my understanding, they don't want you by their coochie anyway.
Right.
No, they don't.
They don't. The,
Well,
the
what
ones
the
that you
hell does
like.
she think she gonna do to me? I'm a
Fam,
Christian
I had a
man.
conversation.
I am a Christian
I
man.
I had a conversation with a few of them the other day, and it was about four. It was about four of them in the room, and 3 of them were still virgins, my nigga.
But we want. Okay, so
Do you understand what I'm saying? Majority
If
of
there's a stud
studs
in the
are
comments.
still virgins, bro.
right now,
Yeah. Ones that me and you know personally, my nigga. I don't want to put their business all
have
out
not
on the
been
airways.
they are still
but they
virgins.
still virgins, boss.
Okay.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
What?
They putting that strap on.
What you gonna say?
you.
They coming in the room, one of these around their waist.
I'll be
They carry like a
this to me,
strap
and bitch,
for
what you
real.
think you gonna do with
Hold on.
that?
Hold on.
This me, don't get your ass whipped in here.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Don. Go ahead.
This
go ahead.
age shit is ridiculous.
Oh, you gonna go back to the age? Oh, okay.
No, like, hey,
Well, go ahead.
Fuck this.
No, I mean it is.
It's a
I'll
ridiculous
go
argument.
back.
It's double standard.
It's a huge double standard. You fuck with who you fuck with, and as long as it's legal, then it should be fine. But you can question people's mentality,
Motives
their
and-
motives,
yeah.
whatever. But niggas be having bad motives for fucking with bitches they own age. So like,
Yeah.
let's call a spade, man. Like it is.
Niggas are weird.
Listen. Sex, sexuality, and dating is weird.
Facts.
It
Especially
just
in
is
this
what
era.
it is. In
Especially
Oh,
this
this is
era.
crazy.
Yeah, but I'm not
Word.
going after no youngin like that. I'm not.
Mike, how old are you?
I'm not even
Mike,
all that old. I'm
how-
only
how old are
31.
you?
I don't want to tell you.
31, right?
Yeah.
So if August Alsina was here and he was 20, you ain't smashing.
Listen, August Alsina is older than me, I believe. And secondly,
But if he was 20,
20-year-old,
20-year-old August
I'm not
Alsina.
going after a 20-year-old August Alsina. Now, if August Alsina, now, I'm not gonna lie.
I wish I could, Caleb.
If he pushed up on me like 3 times, it had to be 3. Dude, I say no twice. I gotta say no 2 times, dude.
That third time,
That
though.
third time.
No.
Woo! That third. I'm gonna have to say okay.
Okay, so you
But I said no first. I didn't prey on August.
there are men there
are men that prey on young girls.
Okay, so listen. There are men who prey on young girls.
Yes.
There are men who just end up with young girls.
Okay.
Like there's men who prey on old women.
Okay.
There are men who
Fat
just
girls.
end up with old women.
Prey on
Ass
fat
straight,
girls.
There are men who there are men who prey on fat girls.
Yeah.
There are men
Yeah.
like,
Vulnerable girls.
girls.
Yeah.
Girls with daddy issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, but come on, man. Like
You keep trying to defend it, and it's never gonna work.
just say
It's never gonna work for me. I'm never gonna say okay. No, Don. No, they're
Okay.
weird. The
Great.
people are weird.
men are weird.
They just weird.
Yes.
That's what
And
Deuce
that-
just said.
And that
Niggas
and
just weird,
niggas just
bro.
weird.
It was Terry Status.
Yeah, it was Terry
Terry
Walker.
Status proved it.
Yeah, it proved it.
That they
Yeah.
were weird.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with just saying, "Hey, I met a girl. I honestly
clicked.
didn't look at her like right.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
end up clicking.
Clicking,
She
yeah.
just happened to be this many years younger.
No,
than
they
me.
were actually trying to like justify it.
Yes,
Like,
it was very
Oh, he
different.
goes for it.
It was- it was
I'm ready.
all
He goes
sexual.
for young chicks.
Yeah.
It was all misogyny. It was
Now,
all sex.
what you're
It was
describing is pure happenstance.
Right.
You
Yeah,
meet a
right.
person, y'all
Yeah.
hit it off. Y'all don't
Yeah.
even tell each other how
Right.
old y'all
Right.
are.
It's like,
That's
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Now part of what some men who like dating younger women is about. It's about the that huge chunk of time where a woman is from 25 to 30, 35, 40, where she's been through bad relationship.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of baggage there when you're dealing with a 25-year-old, 24.
But see,
Impressionable.
even my thing with that is
it's
too,
not even
Don,
impressionable.
It's impressionable.
even
What you're
that's
describing
a grown woman.
What
man.
you're describing
Like-
is someone who is more impressionable than a woman who has seen bullshit.
No, the thing is too.
Has seen and can identify bullshit.
But they're also not dealing with the bitterness and
we
the
have
hurt.
to stop bringing baggage into these relationships, men and women.
Yeah.
I didn't cause your heart.
Baggage.
I didn't break your heart. Don't put that shit on me. Like, that's where people have to stop doing that, and that's why your relationship don't work.
Yep.
You might like this person, but you putting that on them would push me away. I mean, I'm not fucking with you. I don't have nothing to do with dude who broke your heart, your baby daddy, or whoever the fuck doing whatever. I'm supposed to be the person that's fixing all of that shit. Why are you attacking me with that bullshit?
Ain't even me.
And it's vice versa. Men do that to women too.
Absolutely.
Projecting trauma from past relationships or trauma daddy issues or mommy issues on your partner. When your partner is technically supposed to be there to hold you up. I'm speaking to you because you're the married man at the table. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. I know you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But
how many people are going to therapy, like for real? Like really for real going to therapy, like really saying, you know what?
Well, I mean,
after that heartbreak, I'm gonna go to therapy.
These kind of conversations, Mike. This conversation we having right now is uncomfortable for niggas.
Right?
Yeah.
And people. Period. When I say niggas, I mean men and women.
Black people make it very uncomfortable for people to go to therapy.
They really need to go to therapy.
What's wrong with you?
You
don't need no therapy. I ain't talking to nobody.
I ain't talking to nobody that don't know me.
Putting them people in your business.
I go to therapy. I got a black therapist. I'll refer you if you need one. Some people have to find, because if your dating life is a cycle of the same thing over and over and over, then it might be you, and you might need a therapist to help you identify the pattern,
problem
and interrupt it. Right.
That's
so let's try that out.
Niggas ain't shit.
Because everybody ain't lucky to roll the dice to get good coochie and a therapist and a cook and all this molder. Because like you said, we're all coming into these situations with pre, you know what I mean? Pre-traumas and pre-things that fuck with us. You know what I mean?
Well, a good friend of mine said that women who have gone through significant trauma like to keep going through trauma with men, because the moment that they get with a guy who does everything right, it's no longer on them.
Is it that they like it, or is that what they're familiar with?
So listen. So I'm a good guy, right? And I do everything for a woman. I do everything I'm supposed to do as a man. The moment something goes wrong, she can't cry to her friends and say, he did this. They go, she can't be the victim anymore.
Okay.
So she spent a lifetime being the victim in relationships. The moment that changes is a more trauma for her. She can't deal with that. She needs to be able to go, it was him. He did it. Because we've already established on this podcast a number of times, women don't like accountability.
I'm not going to co-sign that. I'm going to say that there are some women that don't like accountability. You ain't finna have me. First of all, he got to go home to a wife.
Kayla just said,
Kayla
just said in the comments, they don't like it. It's unfamiliar and it's uncomfortable.
They don't like it. No. She wasn't talking about accountability. She was talking about what I said.
No,
I think she's agreeing
she's
with
agreeing
me.
with Mike.
It says they don't like it and it's unfamiliar. It's something that if a person has never been held accountable, they'll take accountability as a confrontation. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how it is, rather than a point to say, hey, I don't like that you do that. Can we talk about a different way? Yeah. And it's more of a defense. And when you've never had that, that's hard to take. Because you've never had it. You can't even identify it. You don't even know what it is.
Yeah, facts.
So I think it's more so not saying that she likes that type of trauma, but that's just what she knows.
Right.
Yeah.
That's how she knows how to navigate that.
And that goes back
I know how to deal with a cheating ass nigga because I had one.
That goes back
I know how to deal with, you know what I'm saying?
Ashley Stokes, who we had on the pod a couple months ago with the breaking generational curses.
Right.
That shit is bigger than just like a disease or whatever in your family. That goes to relationships and how you handle shit and everything. You get what I'm saying? It ain't just about, your genetics and all of that. Your relationship with your mother, your relationship with your father, your relationship with your brother, sister, aunt, uncle, all that shit reflects how your relationships move for the rest of your life, because that's what's building and molding a person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm going through therapy, Don. That's why I'm like, no, not necessarily. It may just
she said they don't like the toxic shit. They just used to it. She said they don't like the toxic shit. They just used to it.
I'm not saying, but I'm not saying that they like it. I'm saying that the built-in excuse is gone.
Yeah.
When you deal with somebody who's not toxic, who's going to treat you the right way, who's going to do what it's supposed to.
It's too good.
It's too good to be true.
And a lot of women are like that. I don't like the nice guy. I don't like the guy
yeah.
who's nice. But see, what you got to understand is that woman is fighting for acceptance.
Fact.
So the man who's not accepting her, she's used to that.
Mhm.
That woman got daddy issues.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what that is. But if you don't know that, you'll think it's something about you. But it's not. It's not about you. You still be the good guy. Eventually, you're gonna find a woman who ain't got daddy issues, who always had a daddy who did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who did
X,
well.
Y, and Z,
and she's expecting that when you show up. She's
So-
not expecting anything less.
Right.
I wanted to ask everybody. This question is for everybody, but it was more directed, streamlined towards you, Keys. Do you think it's better to live separately from your partner while you're dating, leading up to like eventually getting engaged and married?
I think you should eventually move in with them because that's like a practice to see how y'all gonna coexist in the same room or the same living, because y'all could just be dating, everything be all good. You don't
can't
see the
live
real
with
them.
everybody.
You're right. You won't see the real them until you really like, okay, I could leave my shit out in the kitchen or living room. She gonna get pissed. Like I went through that shit. Like we started living together. That shit was different, dog. Like we was beefing like a motherfucker. Like, the first year it was just drama, like just not drama, but just
I know what you're
argumentative.
talking about.
Plenty shit going on. We just had to get
Comfortable with
each other, how each other moves, what we expect from each other, shit like that. Like I used to come in whenever I felt like it. You know what I'm saying? I live by myself. Moving with her, it was like, hey, nigga, it's like it's 3. I'm like, what?
It's 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
What's wrong with
what you mean it's 3? Like, I'm out here.
I'm out here.
I'm outside.
I'm outside.
She said, actually, you're in here. You're not out. You're
I'm
not out
locking the
there
door,
at all.
nigga. Like I'm locking the door at
And as
3,
a matter of
nigga.
fact, you get in here by a decent time. That's what you do.
I had to learn that. Like,
It was different. It was different for me. You know, we kind of grew up together. We was
And
young.
y'all were
We
younger.
young.
Yeah.
So, we just moved in together. And, you know, we learned each other.
Yep.
Like, you didn't have no choice. You don't have no choice but to
Right.
learn each other. So, I'd never experienced being with somebody long term and not live together.
But they be trying to push that narrative that's kind of like what you should do type shit. When I don't think that's
Who's pushing
realistic.
that? Who's pushing that?
That's kind of like an
White
American, like it's like an American society narrative that people should do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people are just trying to reinvent the wheel.
Like even in church, Mike will tell you old folk call that shacking.
Yeah, you
Shacking
shacking
up.
up.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
shacking
So
up.
that your relationship is doomed under God because you're shacking. You see what I'm saying? Like that's some fucked up shit to put on somebody's relationship.
right.
Like for
You just
real
over there
though, when you
shacking
think
up.
about it, like that's look,
How do you spend?
Lewis
you-
Allen
This is
said
not of
Christians.
How do you date? How do you date somebody? Ask them to marry you, and then the day y'all get married is the day y'all move in together.
And consummated and all that
Like,
type
y'all
of
know
weird
each other.
Y'all don't know shit.
Shit, like
Man, them
Dog,
people be
you-
doing all type of shit.
Don't
that
they?
way.
Don't they?
They just don't tell the old people.
Exactly.
Praise the Lord.
Something else I wanted to ask y'all. Can you open your Twitter in public?
No.
oh no.
No, me
I
either.
tried. I
About the
tried to
question.
unfollow people.
Better
I
had a
hate
volume turned down.
It's porn.
And
Yeah.
It's
Twitter is
NSFW,
not
huh?
porn.
It's NSFW.
Yeah.
Huh?
I hardly can open my
I got a
Facebook
Twitter that
in
I'll
public.
never
Like,
look at.
Whoa. And it's Sunday. I can't.
Oh,
That should be
shit.
cracking.
No.
Kayla says she know a couple that did that and they've been together for 18 years.
That's good though.
I mean, for each its own. What's
Right.
good for the goose is good for the, you know what I mean? However it go. But I just don't know. I just would think the experience would be better. You know what I mean? If motherfucker was asking me for advice, I would suggest that, not the other way. But if you can give me examples where that has worked, like Kayla just did, hey, I ain't got no
They
argument
probably
for it.
stay over each other's houses.
I'm
you
sure.
know what I'm saying?
I'm sure every way has worked.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every way
Knock
possible
a bitch
has
over
worked.
the head with a pan and drag her home has worked.
Has
too.
worked,
Every
yeah.
way. Every way you can think of.
She was good
has
ever
worked.
since.
Please don't knock bitches over the head.
She listened ever since.
Please.
But I'm
You're going
saying,
to jail.
but I'm saying that's how
going to jail.
Ain't that's how they showed us like
Right.
Fred Flintstone them
Yeah,
got they women
Flintstone,
back in the
yeah.
Stone Age. You
Let's
knock
go.
them over
Come
the
here,
head and
bitch.
drag her to the crib. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? What is if you was to go in your search bar, what's your top 3 porn searches?
Duh.
What? What's duh? Like I'm supposed to know yours.
Like-
I don't search gay porn, nigga.
I'm gay. It's gay porn.
Oh, it's just plain gay porn. See, I got categories.
No, see, I
I
like
like-
gay porn, but it's black.
I like
of course,
big booty
black people.
Brazilian bitches.
You know,
what I'm saying?
no, straight porn. I do like squirters. I know it is weird.
Okay. No, ain't nothing wrong with
It's
that.
weird, but squirting porn is very entertaining. I don't
Well,
know
Mike-
why it's entertaining for me.
Mike
I
is
love it. It's a thing. I don't know what it is.
I like POV.
I like it.
POV, yeah.
like, it's like I'm
POV,
there.
yeah,
It's
POV's
like,
kind of dope
POV
too.
point of view.
Yeah.
It's
I do like
there.
amateur. Amateur is real.
No, amateur fire.
Amateur, I'm for the amateur.
Do y'all like?
I don't really like fully produced anything.
Yeah, amateur. Yeah.
So y'all search by content.
You're an actress.
I'm an actress searcher.
Oh, you search by names?
Yes.
Khalifa.
Damn.
Yeah, see, I'm
got
like
30.
yeah, I'm not that tapped in with the new era.
Sarah Banks.
See, I don't know all
I
the
don't
new
know the
people
name,
like
brother.
that.
What's my little white girl? Oh my God, I love her.
The little white girl. My God.
Abella Danger. That's a yeah.
You know the bitch name?
Name, he know
That
name.
sounds
Yeah, I'm a
so
name.
good. Yeah.
Abella Danger
I
Cole.
objectify the fuck out of the models. And look at me. I'm like the black motherfucker right there.
And it's just
That
it's,
bitch.
Me too,
I like
I'm
that.
racist
It's
with
this
my
Amazon
brothers.
Very,
chick.
she's like I'm very like
this Amazon black chick. Hallie, yep. Oh my God.
Yeah, I know about Halle
That's what I know you're
Hayes,
talking
right?
about.
It's
Yeah.
Hayes.
what is it?
Yeah, Halle Hayes. I know about her. She got a set of knockers on her. Yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah.
Get her up
She's
to
kind
Slick Talk.
of she's kind of pretty in the face.
I cannot.
Get her up to Slick Talk, man.
But
I
I'm black.
cannot.
I'm black porn. Yeah,
Ebony.
Ebony. My bad,
Ebony.
Yeah, Ebony.
Ebony.
But I do look. She said Cherokee Pinky era. Like that's where I come from. So they forever like goated to me. You know what I mean? Cherokee and Pinky. Yeah, I go watch retro shit. That'd be third on my list. Would be throwbacks.
Roxy Reynolds.
Yeah, see throwbacks with Roxy and all of them. The
She's
goats.
still bad.
Heather Hunter. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
all of
Jada
them.
Fire.
I actually know those names.
Janet Jack me because they're the goats.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Those names I know.
Yeah.
Jada
These
Fire.
new chicks do porn for like 3 weeks and then they be gone. Like they
got
don't.
Instagram up.
Yeah,
They only
hold on.
fans. They
I
got
don't know
only
those
fans.
people.
Yeah, Tiana Trump is dope.
Man,
for
listen,
the new chicks.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
the first
She said
time,
y'all old school.
the first time Jada Fire get to doing that wild ass.
She
shit,
squirts. Jada
yeah.
Fire
Woo.
squirts. She'll squirt all over the room.
Don't do it on me, but just I just want to see. I just want to
I
see.
just want to watch it.
I want to just watch from
Bad Bunny's
a
ex-girlfriend.
non-projectile area.
Let me tell you something that Bad Bunny's ex-girlfriend did to him. Bad Bunny's ex-girlfriend is suing him for $40 million for using her voice on his intros and shit on his songs and shit.
Well, you gotta pay her.
Yeah, you gotta pay her.
You gotta get it.
Why didn't he pay her?
I guess she ain't had ass cap or something, but I guess she got ass cap now.
Bad
Bad Bunny
Bunny
girlfriend. She on the skits and like intros of his albums, like
Yeah.
shit from his phone though. Yeah, she want her money. She want 40
She ain't
million.
wrong.
Why he didn't pay her?
I don't
He
know.
should just paid her.
That was
got it out of
stupid.
there.
That was
Got it
dumb.
out of
A man
way.
cash apps himself $1,000 instead of putting his number in a woman's phone.
Bitch,
So he
that's
tried to get a
cold.
chick's
Man.
number.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah,
Cold.
gotcha, bitch.
Cold.
Gotta be
Stop
quicker than
handing
that.
people your phone.
Gotta be faster than that.
And he knew you had
He
money.
cold.
He said, "Baby, what's your name? Let me get your number." You going? You hand him your phone.
Good said.
He sends himself $1,000.
Thank
on
you.
Cash
She
App.
must.
I popped the bottle on you tonight.
She must didn't have that. She didn't have the facial recognition on the send or nothing.
No,
Like,
but when you handing them motherfucker your phone to put their number in your
Yeah.
phone,
Oh, yeah.
But I'm saying on the Cash App they got the facial recognition.
well,
where-
she ain't must have had none of that set
She
up.
probably just,
Most people don't. You can just slide the screen
Yeah.
over and go right to their
That's
app.
crazy.
I
You
can
snap.
And bitch, you had $1,000
City Boys
in
up
your
1,000
Cash App?
points on that one.
Uh-oh. City Boys definitely got
City
stuff.
Boys.
You didn't cash out? Yeah. You just kept $1,000 in your Cash App, huh?
Mm.
Okay.
Probably more than that.
Yeah.
Well, if it's connected to her bank.
Bank, yeah.
Yeah,
If it's
it's
connected to
still-
your
they'll
bank.
take
You
it.
super sweet.
They'll
Yeah.
take it.
You know what I mean? You super sweet. Keys, I wanted
Yeah.
to ask you, man, what's the name of the new project? that
Oh
you
yeah.
just dropped?
Love songs from a cup.
Uh-oh.
So just you know what I'm saying. Drunken
Drunken
love,
love.
drunken
Drunken
love,
love, okay.
inspired songs.
Boy, I was about to
you
say
know
that
what I'm
sound romantic and disgusting at the same time. What
You
the
get-
hell are you doing over there? That's what I was about to say. What is going on? My Lord. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Go, kid.
Nah.
Introduce Project.
So
Keezy.
when did you drop it?
I dropped it on my birthday, February 24th.
Okay.
So it's just like songs inspired by you drinking your relationship. You just want to get your shit off. Just inspire songs like you know you think you could sing every time you get faded.
Drunk, yeah, for
you
the
just
facts.
drunk. You just you know what I'm saying. I could hit a little note. You know what I'm saying. So
Any features?
yeah, you know I got my guy over here.
Oh, Ducci? You know,
I got my guys over here. I still got
It's 41 Savage.
I got 41 Savage. I got you know what I'm saying. He over there. I got my guy T Main.
Okay.
I got my cousin Just Becca.
Okay.
She
Shout
dope.
out Just Becca. She doing her thing right now.
Dope man.
I fuck with Becca.
Yeah, she doing
Um,
her thing right now.
My guy Braylon Green. He moved.
No, he dope too.
he
Yeah, Braylon can
singer.
sing.
He
yeah.
was at
He used to
R&B.
do R&B live
yeah,
with us.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, Dooch. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dooch on there,
Dooch.
you know.
So the
But
project, what I like about you, and me and Don talked about this
Mhm.
before, is that you always do like themed projects.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always,
Concept
always.
projects, something that I feel like is missing from music right now.
Mhm,
So
appreciate that.
the project that I was on, the last one
Mhm.
you dropped before this, give them a little
Oh,
history
yeah,
on
that's,
what that was about. 'Cause
so-
I thought the concept was super dope.
it was called Leave It Here too. So I was just getting like all Milwaukee rap legends that I respect. Well, I respect a lot of y'all, but people I fuck with, like you,
that you have relationship
with, I'm cool with. Like you,
listen, we need a
Ray
Breakfast Club moment. Say you don't like these niggas. He Ray J for us. Damn. I don't respect none of you niggas. I'm just playing. I don't know anybody. I'm sorry.
But I got, you know what I'm saying, niggas out, you know, got relationships with her who I respect as rappers. Like I always call this nigga a professional rapper. This nigga just come over the house, be like 2 minutes, see it do the verse, be like, that's it. I'm like, yeah, shit, all right. He's like, all right, then, and just leave. But no, it was just getting people from the mill that, you know what I'm saying, people I respect.
So it was me, Rizzy, and Yo Dot. Okay, for sure.
And then man, y'all understand, I respect y'all so much because, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all can say no, like, y'all can fuck with me with, like, music wise. Y'all can be like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, for sure. It's work ethic with me. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers work hard. I respect work ethic. I don't get all caught up in who like what or who better than who and all that type of shit. I get caught up in who I see working, who's present, who's busting moves, who content, you know what I mean, and being creative with they shit. You know what I mean? That's who I fuck with. On top of you being cool, you know what I mean, being my mans and all that. You know what I mean? How long you been rapping, Keezy?
Since about 2010, 08, well, never before that, but like seriously, probably like the last 10 years.
Okay, so you and Spoonie started together?
Yeah, me, Spoonie, and my guy B-Hop.
B-Hop. Shout out B-Hop.
My nigga RP Vegas, man.
Rest in peace, Vegas.
Yeah, rest in peace, Vegas. He had a beat, he had Fruity Loops back in the day on the computer. He the only nigga on the block that had Fruity Loops. So he's just making these weak ass beats. But it was cold back then.
Yeah, I know what
you know what I'm saying. So he'd just give us the mic and we'd just record real quick. So he damn near put me on rapping though, like low key. So that's my nigga. But like we was like 13. But seriously, probably like last 10 years. 10,
so right
years.
now, like let's say tomorrow you get a budget and you only got enough for one feature. Who's that dream feature for you? Industry wise, right now, damn, that's a good question. I don't know, dog. Let me see. Any budget, anybody. Yeah, anybody. You got one person.
Drake, man.
Drake, yeah. Give me the stimulus. You want the stimulus package, huh?
I'm like, nigga, go commercial.
Drake, I'm out of here.
Drake, you got it.
You ain't got to say what up to me no more. Nothing. You ain't got to be in the video.
You ain't got to talk to me.
You ain't got to talk to me nothing. Just give me that live, man. Just because they be like, oh, Drake fuck with him. Like everybody that he fuck with be gone except like what's dude name McConan.
Yeah, he shot his own self in the foot.
Fucked up.
Yeah, he fucked his own self up. But yeah, you're right. Okay. What's next?
Man, I'm really trying to get these visuals. Like I was talking to Douche, dog. Like
content
content,
so important right now.
content, visuals. I got
niggas like us. It's hard for because we just don't want to shoot anything.
Right.
We ain't finna get on the porch with 40-hour guys with guns and shit.
Right,
and just
dog.
shoot
Like
a video. Like
my little nephew was like, fam, his guy got an appointment with Ray De Niro this weekend. He's about to record the song now.
See what I'm saying?
They cold with that shit.
They booking the video before they even record the song,
That's
Mike.
Cold, like
that's what the new niggas is doing.
My little nephew make beats and she's like, he's about to go to his guy house because he got an appointment with Ray De Niro this weekend.
Shout out Ray.
But he gonna make the song right now and shit for the weekend.
Like that's how my little cousins do. Like they record a song, they shooting a video.
That's crazy.
Every month
they shooting the video before they even record the song. Now,
that's crazy.
I mean, booking the video director before they even record the song. Now they going to record the song. They shoot the video on Saturday.
That's cold though.
That's crazy. Well, how the game has changed.
Right. They got to happen right now.
Little niggas call me and be like, yeah, let me get 5 hours in the studio and then we gonna shoot the video in there.
You like,
okay.
You like, I ain't even mixed.
Yeah, remember the one little nigga did that with Trail that day. Yeah, he did shoot the video all in one day. Bought the beat from Trail that day, recorded the song, and had his people there to shoot the video with him and all of that.
Yeah.
All in one spot.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, shout out to him.
You can't survive in a game without the visual now. So you might as well just slide it in.
Now I wanted to get into this topic deeper, but I thought some of the other shit we was talking about earlier was better. Yeah. So I'm gonna break this topic down and bring it to somebody that I know, you feel a certain way about. Wayne was upset about his placement.
Oh yeah.
In the greatest rappers of all time list. Are you upset with him?
No,
or do you think he was placed correctly?
I think it was. I don't want to be biased, but yeah, it was incorrectly.
So where should he be?
Who was on there? Who you got the list?
Yeah, one was Jay.
Yeah. I don't think Kendrick should have been second.
Kendrick was 2.
Yeah, that's my thing.
So Wayne should be 2.
Maybe like 5.
Five.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe like
so
5.
he should be 2 slots up for where
Yeah.
he is. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't argue with that.
Like 5. I don't think
I can't
Kendrick.
really argue.
What is Wayne's body of work?
He had about 25 years, man.
What is it? What is the body of work
Mm-hmm.
when you put you say this is Wayne's
like
greatest
this
body
Wayne.
of work right here, this album.
For me, it's Carter 3.
So,
Carter 2.
No, I mean Carter 2. That's
Yeah,
what I was
Carter
going to say.
so
For me,
does
it's
the
Carter
Carter
2.
2 stand up to with the blueprint?
I think so.
The Carter 2 stands up to Illmatic.
I can't say that because I wasn't there for Illmatic like that, but no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no because the impact of Illmatic did for
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Carter 2 stand up to Machiavelli?
It can be. I don't think that's Machiavelli. His, you know what I'm saying?
Does the
his
Carter 2
album.
stand up to Doggy Style?
No. That's one of the top albums ever.
All these albums I'm naming
yeah.
are top albums.
I got All Eyes on Me over Machiavelli though.
Okay. Okay. So you think it stand up to All Eyes on Me?
No.
Okay. Again, so when we talking about bodies of work like that, I figured out a way to simplify my list, my top 10 list for people who want to slate guys into the top 10 who shouldn't be in the top 10. Right? Does the Carter 2 stand up to what's Eminem's greatest album?
Was the Marshall Mathers?
The Marshall
LP?
Mathers LP?
That was the first one?
That was
the second one. Yeah, the second one was Superman. I am not your Superman. All that. Yeah, that
Does
was
it stand up to that?
I think it's kind of hard for his album wise because what he did for mixtapes.
Okay.
That's how I could put it at.
Mixtapes don't count.
It do. It got look what he did in it though.
Because there are a ton of rappers who don't have mixtapes.
Well, wait a minute.
So how can you?
Well, wait a minute. The way that
changing.
Wayne did mixtapes, and I'm not even a rap enthusiast. The way that Wayne did mixtapes is very different than how they were done prior to him.
Facts.
So how can we say his
how are
mixtapes
they
don't count?
different?
Because he did whole songs over other people's songs. Niggas wasn't doing that.
And he was killing
them.
them.
They were just doing verses.
And they were doing verses, and they were giving throwaways to the mixtape DJs. Wayne wasn't giving you no throwaways. He was giving you hits to the mixtape DJs.
Okay, but it still don't count.
Why?
Because you're still on somebody else's song.
But he still did his thing with his regular albums, though, Don.
Okay, okay.
1.7 million sold in a week.
I'm giving you the regular albums.
1.7 million copies sold in a week.
So I'm giving you the regular albums. You can't count the mixtapes because how do you take somebody who had all these mixtapes and compare him to LL Cool J who never had a mixtape?
Well, that's a whole different era.
I think
okay, but
we doing greatest rappers of all time.
We're doing greatest rappers of all time.
So if we're going to be looking at an era,
so
Wayne had an era.
So what they saying is it's kind of like saying
it's kind of hard.
It's kind of what they do with old basketball because they didn't shoot the three as much. Does that mean Steph Curry isn't a GOAT?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Wayne still won in regular. Hold on, Don.
Yeah.
He still won.
Buckets.
But get what I'm saying? He's a 3-point shooter, though. You understand what I'm saying? Niggas weren't shooting that many threes, so he's considered better than people like Isaiah Thomas. When he's not actually better than Isaiah, it's just because he shoots the three and Isaiah didn't shoot the three.
He's considered.
But he shoots the three
the better argument
because that's the era. That's the era that he plays in.
But he was coached to do it.
And that's the era that he plays in.
The better argument is that he's considered a better shooter than Reggie Miller, and Reggie Miller didn't shoot as many threes as him. But
what I'm saying is, for the mixtape, if you came out after 2000 or whatever, you had to do mixtapes. Don, I can run you down the list. Wiz Khalifa, Jeezy, the T.I.
Everybody said LL is out because it's an old era. We talk about greatest rapper of all time.
But what I'm saying is, you
can't count out the old guys.
For what Mike and Keith are saying, though, for that era, anybody after 2000, Don, I'm talking about every rapper, even Jay-Z did a mixtape. Jay-Z did a mixtape.
Yep.
Jay-Z did a mixtape, bro. S. Carter collection.
Yeah.
He did a mixtape. That's what I'm saying. Anybody, Wayne them set a standard that anybody who came after that time, you had to have a mixtape. Jeezy, Wayne, T.I., the Dipset, 50 Cent, they set that standard where you had to put out a mix. Kanye West was putting out mixtapes.
To add to that, people were waiting on Wayne's mixtapes to drop like an album.
Yeah.
liking albums.
Guess
And he was rapping on the motherfuckers like it was his album.
Guess whose mixtapes did better than Lil Wayne's?
Who?
Dipset. Are we considering them goats?
Well, I don't want to talk about
If they would have sold 1.7 million copies in a week,
I don't want to talk about
if they sold 1.7 million copies in a week, then yes, we would bring that into the conversation.
I don't want to talk about
And he can rap better than
Wayne had a mixtape that sold 1.7.
No, I'm saying he sold down. What I'm saying is you're trying to poo-poo on a nigga who broke records.
No, I'm not poo-pooing on it.
Yes, you are.
I'm not pooing
That
on
technically
him.
you are because
I'm
you're
lowering him.
You're technically you are. What I'm showing you is
marked
that
out his whole mixtape
era, and you can't do that.
And that's a big
They
part.
do count.
That's a big part of how he reemerged as a solo artist.
That count.
That counts.
That count.
Yes or no?
Mixtapes don't count.
They definitely count.
Why not?
And he ran an era too. Like,
is he rapping on the mixtapes now?
Yes, very well
Are
too.
they
yeah, like
for sale?
rapping well.
Were they for sale?
Some of them were for promotional use. One of them he just put on Apple Music
Yeah,
recently.
yeah.
We got to be fair.
Yeah, I'm being fair.
You not.
I'm
You're
being
not.
fair to all the rappers who came before
You're not.
the
Oh,
mixtape.
no.
You're not, because that's just like
they
saying
cold.
that's just like
I got
saying
them.
Run DMC didn't.
That's fair, right?
That's just like saying Wu-Tang is bigger or is smoking Run DMC because they had music videos and Run DMC didn't have music videos like
But
that.
Run DMC
That's
had
what I'm
music
saying.
videos.
Don, what I'm saying is the mixtape thing adds to the allure of who Lil Wayne is. You're going to buy the album because he just smoked shit on this mixtape, bro.
Can y'all tell me?
That's the impact of makes him a star at that time.
I'm
bro.
gonna tell you.
It's
whether
not
this
just an
is-
album that makes him who he is. It's the album
work.
combined with the mixtape.
And,
So you
and
have
guest verses.
So you have him number 5.
Yeah, I got my 5.
And everybody ahead of him are not mixtape rappers.
Are we talking about the people that have impacted rap? Right?
Yes.
That's
That have
included.
had an
That's
impact
what I'm
on
saying.
rap.
Yes.
This is not lyricism.
No.
This is not
This
anything
everything.
like
Impact.
that.
This could be marketability, anything.
Influence on the game. Lil Wayne scores a 10 out of 10.
Okay,
Yeah.
but the only
That's count.
not the only, but one of the biggest reasons he has an impact on rap
Is the mixtape.
is the mixtapes. That's why people speak about him in the way they do.
Facts.
Now,
And then what I'm saying is how you could say, oh, he's just a mixtape rapper. Cool. Then he showed you that he could do it on the regular level too.
Yeah.
So that's
Guest
what I'm
verses.
saying.
I'm not
The
saying
work
Lil
ethic.
Wayne didn't have a hell of a career, because he had a hell of a career. We talking about the greatest of all time.
Yeah. So I'm saying
he
I
number
can't,
one.
me off the top of my
Wayne
head,
had
a rap
an
aficionado,
era.
I can't think of 5 niggas better than him, Don, right now. In
Wayne
history
had
of
an
rap,
era.
bro.
Yeah, man. He,
I'm being honest.
If
And
you're
I'm not a
saying
Wayne. You
impact,
know I'm not a
better
Wayne.
runs.
You know I'm not a Wayne head like that. But I can't think of skill-wise, run-wise, marketability, all these spots, categories that we check off.
Yeah,
The
you like-
boy is
yeah.
high in
are
all
you
them
trying
categories.
to say that
fam.
there wasn't a time where Wayne was the guy?
Hell yeah. That shit
he
went
was
on
a
for
guy
like
a
8
while.
years.
He was a guy
That's
for
what
a
I'm
while.
saying. Are you saying that there wasn't a time
He
where
was a guy for a
Wayne
while.
was the guy?
Come on.
There's a time where Young Money was it.
Come on.
Yeah.
You know that. You know that. He was the man. For
Let's
a
keep it
while.
real.
3
There
years?
was a time for what?
3 years
Is
win.
that how
About
long Jay was
05.
retired?
About 05 to about.
It was years. It was years.
04 to 07?
It was years where we still thought
I'ma say
Jay was the
09.
man, but he still wasn't bigger than Wayne at that time.
Wayne was the guy.
He wasn't hotter
was
than
the guy.
Wayne. It was times
Wayne
in his
was
career
the
where
guy.
he wasn't hotter than Wayne. He was still putting out that shit,
still
but he wasn't.
Jay.
Yeah, but he
Versus-
still wasn't
But
hotter
he
than
had
Wayne.
he ascended.
I
Yeah.
and you know how I do.
Yeah.
I'm bypassing my bias against Lil Wayne about
Okay.
having people right.
Because
for
I
him.
don't believe that, but okay.
Where smoke is fire. I'm taking that bias out, right? He's top 15. That's
If
not
we're
good
talking
enough.
about, but
You
if-
know
Come
15
on, man.
rappers that had a better career
I
than
don't know
Lil
about that.
Wayne, bro? I don't know if it's 15 rappers that had a better career than Lil Wayne, dog.
Don, I think you
I'm not
tripping.
saying
They
he's
said, Don, you
15.
sound like Nunu. That's
I'm
what
not saying
Keezy
he's
said. You sound like
15.
Nunu.
Don, you tripping.
I'm not saying he's 15.
I'm saying in. Oh,
Tell
he's
me
in the,
something. Tell
in
me
the, in
something.
the
This is
top
what I want to
15
know is on
is
the
what you're
list.
saying?
he's
Because
top-
this gonna
he's
let
in
me
the
know
top
if the list, as petty as it is for me to be bringing up this name, if he not on the list ain't shit.
I got numbers. Man.
Big Draco on this list?
No, Big Draco ain't on this.
Fuck the list. Big Draco ain't on the list? Fuck it. Fuck that
Big
list.
Draco.
Big Draco ain't on it? Fuck
No.
it. He could. Hey, did he do it? Did he do a video about not being on it?
No,
Big
he
Draco,
didn't. He didn't.
I need a video.
Yeah,
Big
he
Draco
didn't.
I'm finna tell him he ain't on the list.
Big Draco would score a lot of points when it comes to
Nah, fuck
selling
Marketability,
Man, that's
all of
Big
that.
Draco
Out of 10.
brought, just like Wayne, brought in an era. Okay,
Yeah, the YouTube.
Big Draco brought in the era. You can't list greatest rappers of all time as far as impact. I ain't saying that.
Yeah, you just talking about that category.
I'm just talking about impact.
Yeah.
You know, Soulja Boy's in that category with the Nellies and those type of people.
Yeah.
Soulja Boy's gonna score a 10 out of 10 on cultural impact and sales.
Mhm.
Yes,
he's gonna score a 1 out of 10
in lyricism.
On lyricism,
content.
You ain't gonna get no argument.
Storytelling.
You ain't gonna get no argument
Storytelling.
from me. You ain't gonna get no argument from me.
Okay, so
but as long as Big Draco on the list,
if you're not consistently hitting top
that's who
numbers,
jersey. If y'all like, who jersey you gonna wear when you come to the party? I'm wearing Big Draco.
Because
jersey.
if
I'm
we
gonna have a loose Gucci headband.
If we put Wayne at
I don't care.
5,
It's gonna be a little dingy, dude.
that makes him the greatest rapper from the South.
yes.
You think somebody from the South is better than Lil Wayne?
I think Andre 3000 and Scarface.
We're not talking about
better
lyrics.
rappers from
I'm
the
not.
South.
I'm talking about it as a complete body.
As a complete body, yes. Because Scarface is for influence on the South. There's no higher influence in the South than Scarface. And until you get to Lil Wayne,
like Scarface doesn't score high.
So
Scarface doesn't score high in record sales, Don, marketability, none of that. He's a great lyricist and storyteller, bro.
Great storyteller. I agree.
He only really ranks high in 2 categories.
There's 2 people in the top 10 who they exist in the top 10 because of their influence on their region. Okay, that's Rakim and Scarface.
What about Wayne?
Bro, there's no NBA young boy, Boosie, Don. He's birthed 99 rappers, bro. That's out right now. Young Thug,
so disrespectful,
bro. Young Thug,
even I'm shocked.
Yeah,
the Migos, like all of these people are young Lil Wayne babies, bro.
Okay.
Wayne has many babies,
and I give him his points. He's a 10 out of 10.
Did you not see how many people stood up and said,
He's
because of
10
Wayne, I'm a rapper when he got it?
Rich the Kid, Rich the Kid, Chief Keef. I mean, the
All of
list
these
goes
people
on,
said
bro.
Dirt.
10 out of 10 in
everybody,
influence.
bro.
10 out of 10 in influence. 10 out of 10. Is his influence higher than influencing a whole rap style?
Yes.
Yeah.
He definitely did.
If you look at today, bro,
it's higher.
Don, I just explained to you what was crazy to me
It's
is
higher than Rakim?
Don. What's crazy to me
Nobody
is
said that.
No,
Nobody said that.
Nobody said that.
Nobody
Oh,
said
I
that.
ain't saying that.
Nobody said
Nobody
that.
said
Because he
that.
changed rap. I get Rakim changed the way people rap.
But to say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They both did.
Nobody puts him higher than Rakim.
Was that Wayne or was it Kanye?
That was Wayne.
No,
Wayne.
It was Wayne.
Niggas were not using metaphors in the way that Wayne used metaphors.
Not Southern rappers.
Not like that.
Not Southern rappers for sure.
To the Southern.
They even do the metaphors in the same way he does. And I know that.
Who used metaphors now?
It's a lot of niggas set up their punchlines like Wayne.
Like,
Everybody
what's
raps
up,
like
man?
Wayne.
What's up, man?
Drake raps like Wayne.
Okay, during that time. During that time.
Bro, Drake raps like Wayne, bro. Nicki Minaj raps like Wayne. Thug raps like Wayne. I can name you 40 niggas who rap like Wayne right now, bro. Tiger, they still set up their punchlines like Mike said. The same way he did 20 years ago, bro.
Okay.
They said, bye, Don.
Bye, Don. We're not doing this with Don tonight. I would not allow Don to besmirch this good show. We will not allow it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
that too.
Part of the influence.
That's part of his influence.
That's like Jay making niggas put button ups on and shit. It's a part of his influence.
Is phenomenal,
They gonna put some respect on Big Draco's name. I'm gonna be writing. I'm gonna write a letter.
What's his point? What's his point?
I'm gonna write a letter. I am pissed. I don't know why Big Draco would know.
He's an average storyteller.
About 5.
He can do it.
That's probably
gonna write a letter.
That's probably his lowest category.
I agree. Storytelling.
That's his lowest
He can do it,
category.
but they ain't his strong suit.
Yeah, that ain't strong suit, but he don't suck at it either.
Yeah.
No,
I would say that's his lowest
Lyricism?
category. High
He can rap.
bars.
Are we talking about? Are we talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Are we
talking about Wayne.
Are we talking about 10?
Don't do that.
Are we saying a 10?
It's close.
Donald.
Is he a 10?
Donald.
Is he a 10?
Don is
Hold
close.
on. The tens in the 10s.
Who's
in
a
the game.
10?
Bro,
Nas, Hove, Eminem,
Yeah, Wayne
Biggie.
Wayne right there.
Biggie.
Wayne right there.
Nah, Biggie
is 10.
We talked about that.
I'm about to say Biggie is 10.
Yeah, Big
Yes.
10.
So Wayne, so then with Jay's like a 9.5. Them niggas like 9s.
Yeah, they
so
nine or
Wayne's
better,
like an
yeah.
8.5,
Yeah,
9.
yeah,
He's right in there with them.
I give you 8.5.
He's right in there with them because Big is 10.
I give you 8.5. All right.
Big embodied it all. Club bangers, storytelling, gangster shit, however you wanted it from Big. He could write a gospel song if you wanted him to. Big was perfect.
Flow delivery.
Tupac on this list?
Tupac's on the list. Absolutely, Tupac's on the list. Tupac and Biggie embody a lot of the same shit. The only thing, Biggie was more lyrical.
Yeah.
His word play and shit was better than Pac's, but everything else, they damn near the same.
I mean, if we talk about the top of the list, the top of the list on influence though is
Pac. He's number one.
He's number one.
Oh, he's number one on the list.
Oh, it's niggas still, Mike. It's still niggas this day rock the ball head because of Pac and Michael Jordan. They made that shit. Pac and Michael Jordan made the ball head.
Young niggas had ball heads in the 90s.
Yeah,
definitely. Because my dad was ball.
Groups like Onyx. DMX was made in the entire model of Tupac. He preyed on songs. Think about DMX.
Now
he was the East Coast version of Pac, bro.
Now here's the question. Now here's the question for Mike.
Yeah, Jadakiss had a ball. He had waves. He could grow his hair.
Here's the question for Mike. Who influenced Tupac? Who influenced Tupac? Tupac's whole style is built in the mold of one person.
You gonna say Trey?
You said Rakim?
No.
That who you trying to say?
LL Cool J.
Yeah, it's made in the moniker of LL Cool J.
Really?
Yeah, the muscles,
the muscles, no shirt.
Cutter. Making chick. He can make a chick record. Pac made great chick records.
And the image.
This is why LL Cool J is top 10.
Mike, I'm gonna keep it real with you. every rapper from 1984 on was made in the image of LL Cool J. He's the cake cutter of what a male MC
of a male megastar.
Yeah, megastar, superstar MC is. You can battle rap. You can make songs for the females. The men want to be like you, and the women want to fuck you. Yes. Without having to be a gangster.
He was the perfect.
He preluded gangster rap.
He's the mold.
And niggas feared LL without a gun or any of that shit because he could rap like a motherfucker. That was the thing that niggas was scared of.
Yep.
And he'll take your bitch.
Out rap you, beat you up, and take your bitch.
Yeah.
He was the mold.
He got in the game at 16.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was Chris Breezy, bro, of the rap game. He came in like Chris Breezy came in the R&B. That's how Dog came, or Usher came in the R&B. That's how LL walked in that motherfucker.
LL Cool J is top 10.
Yeah.
He gonna be top 10 for you?
Of course.
He lasted 20 years. Longevity. It's a lot of categories he checks out on. So on that note, y'all, this was episode 176 of the Slicktalk with Scalez podcast.
Dope show.
With our guest Keezy with a Y.
Yeah, man. Y'all go stream that new Love Songs from a Cup, all music platforms.
Let them know where they can find you at, man.
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all Quisy with a Y.
For sure.
Yep, man.
All platforms.
All platforms. Y'all search me, man.
And I'm not listening to your album.
And on that note, man, we'll see y'all next week. We out. Peace.